gonna be weird because the audio in my head is delayed, and I'm seeing the future because I have an old Elgato that has a delay between the TV and the.
Ah. All right, here we go.
Oh, spoilers for Fire Emblem Three House. Because they basically
all finish that game.
They basically tell you who these characters are right away.
Mm-hmm. Wow, who's that cool dragon?
Onion, that's the microphone.
Will it never come
there
to
she
an end?
is. This is the good stuff right here.
Saros!
Oh my god! It's him.
Yeah, he's here. Sedith.
That's Zenith with blonde hair, because they're all alive for the first time.
Yeah, I just do you actually know the whole plot of Three House, or?
I might need some help remembering because it has been a while since the game came out and I watched all of the routes.
Mm-hmm.
Which is,
I mean, you don't need to...
Rhea is Saros and Flane and Sedith are also dragons, and there they are, and they've been reincarnated, and the artifacts are their bones, and the transfer of power.
Yes, you don't need to know everything. It's just it kind of plays around with your expectations of the story, I guess.
Up and at 'em.
It's Gets. Okay, so we're girl, right?
We must be girl.
Of course. Is the swarm correct? Yes.
We're Shez,
Hey,
right?
get
Is
up
that
already.
is that
we've not named them yet.
Sorry, what's going on?
Yes. Oh, we get to speak? I'm
Yes.
so glad.
Did you not spend a week while you were napping? Better see if you can even
Shez
remember
has a
your
voice,
name.
has voice acting. Shez is an actual character. Shez is not a blank slate.
Oh, wow.
So I was thinking as a name.
She's it!
What do you think?
She's it. What are my pronouns? I use she's it pronouns.
Yeah.
Full of cheddar flavor.
We going with this?
That's great. I love it.
All right.
No notes.
She's it is correct.
Is she's it correct?
They will never say it in cutscene,
Yeah.
but feign indignance or apologize profusely.
What is our personality? Because I mean, we all know that Byleth's personality is like none. So I feel like She's It should have maximum personality to be the opposite of Byleth.
Back off, you sack of guts. I'm just resting up for the battle.
Sack of guts.
Yeah, well, the
Jeez.
battle's on our doorstep, so you're lucky I like you enough to wake you. You heard who we're up against, yeah? Gerald's mercenaries.
Uh-oh.
Gonna be one hell of a fight if true, especially if the Ashen Demon is here.
One sec, I gotta
Uh-oh.
mute the
Imagine
TV.
what I've heard about that fella. Or was it a woman?
We get to decide. Uh-oh.
What?
No device.
What the? What
No
happened?
device. Where'd it go? The game wanted us to gender Byleth.
Oh my
and
God,
Byleth
what?
crashed the game. Byleth's gender is no device. One moment, please. Help, chat. Help. I'm scared. I assume the game's gonna ask us whether we want a girl or a boy, boy left. What happened? What happened? Where did she go?
Why
Nope,
are you
there it
small
is.
now?
There it is. Okay. You know,
Okay, well, it's
just make me really big,
look,
and then
it's-
I'll take up the rest of the space.
yeah. like this?
Yeah, there we go. Hello. It's my stream now.
Okay. So, bigger. There we go. Okay.
I'm a boss at the end of a Yoshi's story level. Yoshi's Island level, I should say.
Yes. So the Ashen Demon is also girl.
Wow.
It's
Obviously.
His form is correct.
The only
yes.
valid Byleth is girl Byleth.
This is disappointing. Maybe I don't have.
Oh.
Maybe I don't have a 3-house save file on this Switch.
Oh no. Do you want to use our name from the Let's Play that I'm in, which is Bleh, BLEHH?
So what happens normally if you have a 3-house save file, it puts the name of your Byleth in there.
Yeah. So like if I'll see. I'm not gonna make any more guesses. I'm just gonna wait and see.
I wanted it to be Pauline. It would have been, oh, your Byleth is but I can also call her Bleh.
Bleh.
Is it like this?
With another H, because Ryan.
Like this?
Yeah, Bleh, like that. This is not your canon run, right? This is for the stream. It's not your it's not your actual run through that you're doing in your other save.
No, I'm doing Golden
She's
Deer.
it in Bleh.
You sound just like the captain.
On my actual save, I called Chez Pauline, and the Byleth I called her Pauline, but backward.
Oh no!
So it's
your Alucard.
It's Eniluap.
Look at his hat! Wow, we've really innovated on these hats.
They've never blundered even a single job. But once we put them to rout, we'll finally be the greatest mercenaries in all of Leicester.
Wow.
Enemy activity detected, Captain. Looks like we'll be fighting by moonlight. Mind you don't kill each other in the dark.
Enemy activity detected. Do you have like a Star Trek
expecting a fight
device?
So soon, but I guess there's nothing for it. You ready?
Sometimes the vocabulary they use in these games feels too modern. It's like, why would you say detected and not like enemy sighted or something? I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm
our
thinking-
scouts saw somebody. Yeah.
I'm thinking too much about this.
Yeah, I mean,
When this
magic
over,
is
we'll
real.
all greet the new dawn
Yes.
together.
That's true. Magic is very real.
You sure are a cocky
Onion,
little
this is
thing.
my sandwich.
But
This
yeah,
is not your
alright.
sandwich. You cannot have this.
Oh man, and for an extra level of challenge, Pauline is also playing a secondary game, Keep the Sandwich Away from Onion. Yeah, exactly. You could juice an orange on that hat.
Let's
I
get down to
agree.
business. We're up against Gerald's mercenaries.
I don't know what they do with the extra space in their hats, you know? Seems dangerous. All right, let's go.
Time to see what you're made of.
It's Muso now. Yeah? Okay. I love the combos in Muso games. Like, here's all your combos, and it's just mashing.
Oh, there's no
Are these guys new recruits?
I'm gonna be real. This game is the gameplay element of it is a little boring for me because it's just press the buttons and like there's no real like skill level to it. Onion, I really need you to go away from my sandwich. There.
Gotta eat it fast.
I've had half of it. I think I'm gonna put the other half in the fridge. After like this is over.
Seems like a plan. Oh, that's kind of a shame because I mean, obviously with Muso games, like there's a lot of repetitive gameplay, and there's different ways that different ones have addressed that in terms of like making it fun, like having a lot of different characters, a lot of different movesets, a lot of just like visually interesting combos with a lot of different sort of mobility options.
Yeah, I mean, this game does a lot of that. I think like a big thing in this game. This is the first Moso game I've ever played, so I don't know most of them. I'm just keeping the tutorials. We don't need those.
Yeah, it seems like I don't think the folks watching need to. I think they can figure it out with the buttons.
The bigger challenge seems to be just the strategy, like guiding your allies, telling which allies should go where, and there's a little bit of weapon triangle going on in this one.
Yeah? You get the one over there.
Okay.
So some characters will be better against others.
Yeah, I don't want to like get ahead of myself, but I already have like all of these questions that in my mind of like being like, okay, well, is it the Fire Emblem weapon system, or is it its own thing? It's a separate kind of game.
Can the people in the chat tell me how the audio levels are? Because I've been messing with them a bunch, so I don't know if the game is too loud, if Diva is audible, if I'm audible. Audio's good? Okay.
We got audio's good. It sounds normal to me when I unmute it, but
Okay, I just wanted to make
always
sure.
good to check with the chat.
Because sometimes my chat is too shy to tell me that the audio is bad. I've noticed.
Ran off ahead of us. Is she gonna be okay?
Unless it's like really off, I'm also that person where I'll just kind of be like, well, do I want to like have that conversation where it's like, oh, a little bit, you know, or do I want to just deal with it?
That is absolutely valid. But sometimes I'm like, I streamed Bloodborne PSX the other day, and after I re-listened to it, I'm like, the game is a bit loud. I can barely hear myself. It was mostly when there was music, which was only boss fights. So it wasn't like a huge deal. Oh no, Gerald showed up.
We're saved.
Oh shit.
Push the enemy back.
Oh, Crystal.
About time a foe with some teeth showed up. But they still don't stand a chance against Burling's mercenaries.
Okay. Oh no, the Ashen Demon.
Isn't this a sight?
Oh no.
You must be the infamous Ashen Demon.
Can't go this way.
I can't wait to tear you apart.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Are we the good guy or the bad guy?
I think there is no good guy in war. Oh no, Leslie has died.
That's true. That's what Three Houses is all about.
I can't believe I'm losing to some damn kid.
Can I go fight Byleth now? I'm sorry, I mean Bleh.
I have to reach her.
Yeah, it's Bleh.
There's so many
Uh
of
oh.
them. Only one thing to do about
Can I
that.
not go this
How
way?
did Gerald get this many mercenaries?
They
If we
were-
had this many during Three Houses, I feel like things would have gone differently.
He always had this many. It's just that Three House you don't see them. You just see like it's abstracted
Yeah.
by the little.
Yeah, you gotta zoom in on the map to
Yeah.
see your squad.
If you zoom in, you see all the mercenaries, and it's great. Can I go fight Bleh?
Gerald just doesn't strike me Gerald in the beginning of Three Houses does not strike me as a guy who can manage that many. Also, he's been undetected by the church for so long at the beginning of the game. Like, it's like, well, how'd you do that if you have like 500 soldiers?
I think if we start thinking about all this, we're gonna find a lot of plot holes.
Finally in sight.
I so far what I've played of this game, I wouldn't call it like a masterpiece of storytelling, but I like the characters. Yeah, I like that we're losing our best friends that they all have like generic faces. Oh no, it's Bleh.
There she is. Bleh.
down
There she
or die.
is. Oh shit.
We're gonna stand. We're gonna fight. And we're gonna avenge the captain.
Yeah, Kevin seems really important.
So, as I understand it, this character archetype is called the Lubu.
Yes.
You do not want to pursue Bled.
It's just one merc.
Run! Run while you can!
Oh no, Gets.
Oh no. We're losing the first scenario. I can't believe this. What
Man.
video game would do this?
I
Make
thought-
you lose on purpose.
I thought I was better than this. I'm gonna put this sandwich in the fridge before Onion gets to it.
Wow, we gotta train for 100 more years before we can face Split.
Keep fighting.
I would be embarrassed to be killed by someone wearing that
The
outfit.
cycle of this world. I will not allow it to perish with you.
Yo! Yo!
Bled is like, why is your Super Saiyan form so much cooler than mine?
Witness my no idea. It's just what I need to bring you down.
Cool, tornado.
We're here to help.
Thanks. Oh, help her, not me.
Oh, yeah. Temporarily fell back to assess the situation. Oh, hell yeah!
So when that little shield icon is their guard, when I break it, I get a free, like, fuck everyone up attack, like this.
Nice. I like the cut in. Very good. Just
I
like
like-
the criticals.
I like that they just flail their arm when they do
Like an
that.
entirely different person.
Like everyone does it like that.
It's weird that Byleth gets so many lines. I don't know. Who is
Yeah.
this?
What? Why is she blocking my special? You can't do that. That's not
Cool
allowed.
X. Wow. Cheez-It is
You did what you came to do. Everyone, fall back.
Cheez-It is right away coming across as like a little bit more of an emo kid.
You think?
She's a little seen.
Sorry, but this fight is
The
over.
X, the vibes are she's shops at Hot Topic. Bled
Why?
doesn't leave the house
We've
to go to the
achieved our
mall.
goal.
You know, that's
Your job was to
the
stop
difference.
us, and you failed. Another time, perhaps.
Hey, we're not done here. Why am I so tired?
Oh no, she's blacked out.
Huh? Where am I?
Ooh.
Oh, good. You're awake. Not sure I would have been able to sleep at night with your blood on my hands.
Uh-oh. Have we been possessed by a twink?
Maybe.
Who are you?
Uh.
Ha! Now that is a tricky question. For the moment, why don't you call me Arval?
Arval, huh?
But for now,
The
let
vibes
us
on
be
this
plain.
twink.
You are slated to die. Right now, I'm the only thing holding your meager life together. And to be blunt, it's beginning to tire me.
Wow. I didn't think anyone could be more rude than
thank you.
Sothis.
Odamad.
Oh, my.
I-
that's the first time anyone has
Odomod thinks twink is a slur.
I must say.
Add
like
permitted
it
term,
very
I don't like
much.
this twink. Twinks are not protected in this
Well,
chat.
you are a crucial piece of this world's cyclical. Yeah. No, this will never do. You're far too groggy to absorb what I'm saying.
Yeah, we're too dumb. Tell it to
For
us
now,
normal.
I needn't tell you how you'll get back on your feet. I need only convince you that you will.
Look, it's magic. Just tell her it's magic.
Yeah.
Is this a dream? I remember collapsing, but then...
You're half right, which also means you're half wrong. But full marks for effort. Still, the important thing is what you do after you wake.
And what should that be?
Recall, please, how the Ashen Demon bested you. Came within an inch of snuffing out your life.
I feel like I was doing pretty good when I went
If you
Super
attempt
Saiyan.
to fight again the same way, you will reach the same conclusion.
Oh, we're gonna roll it back? We're gonna re-roll
This
the
would
scenario?
force me
No,
to step
actually.
in once more, which would be most annoying and also rather
I thought this would be like a
counterproductive, if I'm
tutorial
honest.
for Divine Pulse for the rewind
Yeah.
mechanic. It's not. There's no rewind mechanic in this game.
Oh my god. Fine.
You don't need to worry. I won't lose next time. Although, who's to say when that time will come?
Who indeed?
My captain and comrades are dead. The company is finished. So there's only one thing I can do. Start over.
Like, I mean, you can restart the missions for free,
I
but
thought
that's
you to be
as
more
much rewind as you
sentimental.
get.
Did they not take you in? Care for you?
Gold's the only thing that ever held us together, and death is something we're all too used to. I never knew my real parents, and I lost the mother who raised me. Parting's just come easy to me, I guess. The best
Oh,
way
yeah,
to honor my
she's
fallen
emo for
comrades is by
sure.
training hard and growing even stronger. Then I'll crush Gerald's mercenaries, and the Ashen Demon with them. That's what I'm going to live for now.
You know, I wonder if she
Oh,
would have
but
won
I
if she
like
had
your
used both
spirit.
of her eyes
Though
to
I
see what was
expected
going
no
on.
less from my partner in destiny.
I'm sorry, what?
Yes, I suppose that was a bit sudden. I should remember, take intimacy in smaller steps. The point is that I'm here to guide you, and I promise to help you find the strength to see your dreams realized.
Vibe check on Arval.
Prologue.
Annoying. Really,
Chance
really a combination of a lot of annoying characters
Don't-
from Three Houses.
You don't like Arval?
Said to be protected by
He's
a
annoying
goddess
so far, or
as
they
it
are
existed
annoying
for
so far, I
uncountable
guess.
ages.
Um,
Now,
but you know who
through
also is
powers
annoying?
control the
Sophis. So
Onion,
who's
Onion,
more
please-
annoying?
Onion,
Region
please
held
leave
for more
the
than 1,000
webcam
years
alone.
by the Adrestian Empire.
Oh my god, Onion.
What's so Arval's like a little
To the north is the
troll,
Holy
right?
Kingdom of
Arval's like,
Fargus,
oh, like
ruled by
you don't
the
know what you're
royal
doing,
family
haha.
and its knights.
A for effort though, idiot.
to
Sophis
the
is
east,
like,
a league
you
of
need to clean your
nobles that
room.
bends no
Also,
knee,
I'm
rules
Morgana
the
from
Leicester
Persona
Alliance.
5. So I think Sophis
once
is still
consumed in
more
war,
annoying.
These three powers
At
now
least
exist
Morgana
in
wants you to
relative
go to bed early.
Yeah.
Nestled between them is Garreg-Mach Monastery, seat of the Church of Saros, the land's widely practiced faith, and a power that helps to maintain peace across the continent. Not far from the monastery, at the northern edge of the empire, is a small village called Ramaya.
Yeah. So oh yeah.
west of
Since
this place
Sophis is too busy going
stretches
to
a
bed
forest
herself
where a
to tell
Right,
you to
she's
go to
very
bed.
sleepy.
Awaits.
Very sleepy. Maybe she would probably be even more annoying if she wasn't sleepy so much of the time, because then she'd be talking more.
Hey, wake up!
Now we're friends.
Ugh, how many times must we do this? Get up already!
The opposite of Morgana telling you to wake up instead of
I
going
could
to
have sworn
sleep.
I heard someone calling me. It's still dark out, though.
Hello, yes, I was calling you. Many times, I might add.
Come on, I told you not to sneak up on me like that.
As if I have a choice. Do you know how many times you would have died by now if not for me? I'll tell you. 22. The 3 times you leapt off a cliff to quote-unquote get tougher saved you. Those 5 mad attempts to dispatch a horde of monsters by yourself saved you. And tonight, despite my repeated warnings, you took the wrong path and ended up having to sleep on a bed of leaves in the middle of the woods.
I don't think Cheez-It is good at survival.
No, Cheez-It's really, think about your mistakes is a really funny option.
No. I will not.
Never think.
I will not think about my mistakes.
Look, we're never gonna defeat Byleth by thinking. Because you know what Byleth doesn't do? Think.
You were incapable of self-reflection.
Wouldn't that mean that's her weakness?
At any rate, we all make a few
Well, if we
mistakes
try
along
to
the way.
think
And
in
by
order
we,
to,
I mean you.
you know, figure out what
And
she's gonna
by
do,
a few,
then we're
I
not
mean
gonna be able to
far,
predict it
far
because
more
she
than
doesn't
average.
think. But if we don't think,
Now
then maybe
with
we
that
can-
out of the
maybe we
way,
can match
would
her.
you like to know why I've roused you from your mud-caked slumber? Actually, it's probably easier to show rather than tell at this point.
yeah, Byleth acts
there,
entirely
if
on
you would.
instinct. I mean vibes. Yeah, exactly.
Stop plowing ahead, Claude. You're going to get us lost.
It's them.
Lost schmost. We've got it on Imperial authority that this is the way to the village.
True, I said there was a village, but how could anyone know where it is in the thick of these mountains?
Oh, so this is
Can't even say for certain
before
where we are in all this
they
gloom.
meet Byleth for the first time.
This is basically what if instead of meeting Byleth, they meet
Lucky
Cheez-It.
for you, they're sharp as an arrow.
Oh, interesting.
They don't meet Byleth in this.
Someone's here.
Oh.
They're mistaking you for some common backwater thief. What cheek.
Well, hold on there. I'm no bandit. I'm a mercenary.
I am kind of sheezed
Well, that makes everything
that they were like, you know what, the interior like god that's talking to you, let's not learn anything from Sothis and make them even
We've no
more
time for an
annoying.
interrogation.
Like,
Our pursuers are
still
closing
very
in.
disdainful.
I don't know who you people are or what you want, but I think
Do
introductions
you not
can
like
wait.
Sothis?
You clearly need
I
every
don't
word you
like,
can find, and my
um,
pockets have been feeling
The
awfully light lately.
I know I like character wise I mean like in terms of like the larger story that's interesting, but in terms of how Sothis speaks to you is super annoying because
Yeah.
she's very disdainful.
Well, since you're here, you mind stepping in and
She's
helping us
annoyed
chase
at you
off
all the
these
time,
scary
and you
bandits?
really have no idea why.
Don't worry about
Like
me.
she's just
You'll just
annoyed with you,
follow
just
your
like Arval shows up here, and they're just annoyed with you, and you don't know why. And even if you learn later why they're annoyed with you, that still doesn't like change the fact that here in the beginning you have to put up with it, which I find
It's not a
annoying.
great character dynamic, especially
Yeah,
if
I
it
mean,
doesn't like evolve at all.
I don't want people to just like show up in my like if somebody just walked up to you and started talking to you like this, you would be like, okay, fuck off, right? Like the you know, there's no intrigue to it.
Mm-hmm.
Fighting for them now, are ya? And you can die with your new friends!
Oh yeah, so here we are in the first battle.
Yes, this
right?
is Bandit Burn Village.
Yeah.
Right, so being a fighter, Edelgard, blah blah blah. So yeah, there's weapon triangle stuff happening. I'm not controlling Edelgard because this guy has a spear.
Yes. Okay, so we have the live character switching ability.
Yes, that's in this.
And that's how it's done.
And it's gonna make us switch between the three.
Edelgard.
Mm-hmm.
Like this one's
Well,
a sword, so it's probably gonna switch to Dimitri. There we go.
Waited this moment.
Well, yes,
There
I know.
he is.
I know. I just did it. Thank you, game.
I
Who we will
How do you
probably
feel about
not
Dimitri?
see a lot because we're not going with this route.
No. I would say the Blue Lions, although there's there's a lot of interesting characters in this story. Blue Lions is the third most interesting to me as well.
I don't know what the Blue Lions story is overall, but it just seems like, oh, Dimitri's really mad at Edelgard, and that's the story.
Yeah. And well, I mean, you can. Since we're not post Three Houses at this point, I don't know how I'm supposed to talk about the story of Three Houses. I don't know if I'm supposed to be like, and then you find out about Dimitri and Edelgard.
Right, so I'm good. Yeah, switch to Claude.
Oh yeah, and he has a bow, right?
Yes.
So.
He's
yeah, okay.
He's a bow boy.
Nice.
Hey, got lucky there. Well, lucky for me, I guess. Not so much for you.
Bandits have a firm hold on the central road.
God.
It would be wise to move through the forest and take down the strongholds as we go.
Try and keep an eye on who we're fighting, and make sure we've got the right person leading the charge at the right time.
So now we can give orders. So like, I can be like, there's a flying guy here, so let's send Claude there.
Oh, so that's how you determine it. That was going to be my next question. So since he has a bow, he should go after the.
That's a thief, and it tells you like, if you when you select your character, it tells you, well, strong against these guys and weak against these guys.
They must learn who they're up against.
Oh, it wants me to use Cheese It. I can't use Edelgard.
Gonna have to hold back. Can't be Edelgard yet all the time.
It's fine. We'll get there.
Super soldier girlfriend. Super soldier girlfriend.
There's pots all around the battlefield that you break for health.
Yeah, because it's a Muso game. Delicious potions inside.
Take it down.
I like that tornado a lot. That's fun.
It's the combo I used all the time.
It's fun to look at.
Defenses. We'll be done before we know it if they're all like this.
Not to worry over you too much, but do make sure to heal if you're hurt.
I'm good. I'm not hurt. My health is full. But yeah, you have 2 potions each battle, and I think there's like base management stuff that will give you more potions.
Enough of this strategy nonsense. Get up there and tear them all to pieces.
Oh no, more.
The end.
Okay,
Oh, they all spawned in.
Working for him anyway.
Honestly, I don't know how the Switch is handling all these character models.
Well, they already had a lot of practice with the Breath of the Wild, so
That's true.
It's Eloise.
Terrorizing our students.
Was the person in Musu bad?
This battle is practically won if the knights have arrived.
That's a shame.
The knights of Saros. Not now. If I don't kill at least one of them, Brad, I'm finished.
Watch out. They're gonna make a last-ditch effort to rush our position.
Got him. This and also the whole you're going through the game so fast that everybody's dialogue telling you what to do is going over itself. And, it's like Claude just warned you and now you're already done. Every Muso game is like that.
I've never watched a Muso game. It's completely my first one, but
oh man,
does Sid play them for you?
Yeah. Well, I don't. Me and Sid have tried to play one. I think we tried to play Dynasty Warriors 9 together. We did a little bit, but the online wasn't super extensive. We should set more stuff up. But anyway, we both love Dynasty Warriors 7. We played 7 together. That's right. Using remote play, and But yeah, we both like Dynasty Warriors. Sid is like Mr. Muso. If you want to know about a Muso game, he can tell you.
This doesn't have online, but it does have like couch co-op.
Yeah, now we could always I mean, the main thing for playing on, you know, if we were gonna play, is we gotta get it for PC, and we can always use Parsec to fake local. But yeah. Oh yeah, that's right, Sid. At your apartment, you had haunted internet. That's
haunted
right.
internet.
I was
What's
like,
that
why
mean?
did we stop
here?
MVP.
I was about to be like, oh well, you know, and then to talk about an in-joke that me and Sid have that is maybe not appropriate to say out loud on stream. So I'll just say, it's fine. Oh, that's right. You had Windows 7 on your. Okay, this is getting too into the weeds for me saying it on stream. But anyway, yeah, now it's Windows 10 instead of 7 for Parsec. Because we couldn't use Parsec because he was still on Windows 7. It needed to be Windows 10. That's right. Anyway, and then other people, when I tried to play on Parsec, like when I guested on Ty Tuesday stream a year ago already, because I live in a house that was built in 2020. The like routing for my, I don't know, for the infrastructure is like not good enough, so like the ping between us was high for no reason, because it's probably some stupid routing problem. So I was like, no, I can't play any games.
And the heir to the Alliance?
Yes. And as the three of us are now in your debt, I think formal introductions are in order.
Kind of pick who
My
we
name
like.
is Edelgard von Hresvelg, Princess of the Adrestian Empire.
I am Dimitri Alexandra Blathed, Crown Prince of the Holy Kingdom of France.
Blathed?
And I'm Claude Von Reed.
Yeah, that's also the
grandson
pronunciation
of
of
the
Elden Ring, right? Like it's that pronunciation.
Thanks to you, we put
They
those
put all
bandits
these
to
D's
flight.
and stuff in there, but you
Bit
don't
of a
you don't
miracle we
acknowledge
ran into
them.
you out there, but hey,
Right.
I'll take it.
It's like French.
Hmm.
Play it cool.
Oh, I'm sure the three of you could have handled the situation just fine without me.
No need for false humility. We'd likely have perished if not for your help.
Well, aren't they an unlikely trio? I wonder why those bandits were after them.
You know why they're
Still, it's no
free
concern of
nobility
ours. We
for
have our own
important
plans to
kids.
attend to. Now, collect your pay and be off before they get a wild idea and ask you to join them.
Say, while I have you here, do you know where I can find Ramire Village? I took a wrong turn somewhere along the way. I'm looking for a band of hardened mercenaries who follow a man named Gerald. I hear rumors that's where they're camped.
Actually, Ramire might just be the village we've been looking for too. That ring a bell, Edelgard? I don't remember hearing anything about mercs, but
The name sounds correct, at least.
Gerald's too smart to get smoked out by a bunch of rumors, but they're all I've got at the moment.
In any case, we won't find our own 2 feet in all this dark. We should return to camp and get our bearings before...
Hello there, house leaders. Hello, brave mercenary. We've mopped up what's left
Here
of
he
those
is,
rascals. So
Uncle
what say we
Alois.
return to camp? And I insist you accompany us, good mercenary.
Who, me?
you heard the man. We'll wait out the night together and make for the village in the morning. It's a great plan, especially if you want to get paid, as we're a tiny bit short on pocket change at the moment.
Yes.
Didn't bring any
And those
gold with me
mercenaries
on
you're
this
looking
expedition
was it?
into the woods to
Did-
find a random village.
Didn't bring any
Seems
gold
right.
bullions. You know, the gold bullions that you carry around?
If you come
Oh
back
yeah,
to us,
sorry, I locked it
we
in a
have maps
chest
that may help you get one
on a
step
different
ahead.
map.
This is clearly the wisest course of action. Not to mention that I would enjoy conversing with you further. But of course, the choice is yours.
Super soldier girlfriend, super soldier girlfriend.
Why can't things ever be simple?
All right.
Shut up,
But just for the
Arval.
night.
Perfect. Then might I borrow you for a moment after we reach camp? There's a matter we must speak about. Nothing alarming, I promise you.
Right then, so off we go? But, if I may, did I hear you mention a Gerald earlier?
Yes, do you know him? He heads up a pretty elite band of mercenaries, so I imagine his name has spread all over Fodlan by now.
Mercenaries, is it? No.
No, it can't be him. Can it? Well, I'll just have to meet this Gerald myself. After I've seen my duties through, of course. After all, if I don't finish my assigned tasks, I'm mission the point.
Oh my god! Thank you.
Get it? Missing? Mission?
Thank you.
Now, this is
I
good
don't
stuff.
get it, actually. Can you explain in detail?
Louise. Come on, let's get moving before
I love
he
him.
really gets going.
I don't
No one laughed.
know if Alois is playable. He might not because of the way he shows up for me in Golden Deer.
There they are.
There they are.
All
Gotta
the
talk to
children are
everyone.
here.
Let me know when you're tired and you want to stop, so we can find a good stopping point later.
Hey!
Okay. I feel like probably like 2 hours from when we started, which is 9 p.m. my time, we can assess if
Okay.
that's about as long as I can be funny.
Yep.
Depends what's going on in the game.
I'm kind of hoping we get at least to the first like real base management stuff, because that's when like the story basically pauses and
Yeah, I'm
you do
curious about that
a
part.
whole bunch of just gameplay
Let's see.
stuff. Yes, let's bond with the 3 house leaders. There's a lot of
must-
people to talk to.
A favorite child.
Um,
Just walks right by Felix. Nope, not interested. No,
so
thank
those are
you.
right. Those are the
None for me, thanks.
blue lions.
Oh, it's you.
Yeah, she's it. It sounds like they're mispronouncing her name. Like her name is in a language that they don't know how to pronounce.
Who's the boar?
Hmm.
Okay. Not my problem.
That's right. He's not our problem because we're not going on this route.
It's Annette.
Annette.
And this is Mercedes.
It's Wendy from Wendy's.
I haven't spoken to the
Let's see.
others.
The thing is,
They don't have voice lines for every piece of dialogue.
They do.
My thanks.
If only
There he is.
let's crack a joke.
Right on.
Oh, for sure. Yay!
He liked that.
I see.
I wanna eat the Deuce cuisine.
Absolutely.
I bet he loves to cook.
Yeah.
Huh?
Oh no. Here he is. Here he is.
Don't be ridiculous. Can we speak a moment?
I'm holding back.
Nuh-uh.
Not good.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's
Oh
letting
my god.
letting your
Here
heart
he
speak
is.
by hitting on every girl you see.
Every girl,
You
yes.
have my thanks. Speaking of which,
Thanks.
Aw, he's happy that he was
By the
able to
way.
help. Who's the worst? Oh, who are these the worst too? Oh man, Ingrid is pretty
How about
pretty
this?
low tier. Sylvain is much more of a love him or hate him type of guy.
This is gonna be a hot take, but I like Sylvain. I think it's because like he's
Yeah.
he's atrocious at the start, but he has a character arc in his supports, and I like that.
Yeah, he's not just like a constant, like he's not just like a one-dimensional horny joke character.
Like-
At least he has a backstory.
Yes, and to compare, and I know I'm gonna get some flack from several people, but to compare with someone like Raphael, who, like, I get it, he's a good boy. His personality is the same the entire game. He eats
He
and
doesn't
he
need
loves
to
missiles.
improve. Yeah, he's already perfect.
Yes,
you know,
exactly.
he doesn't need to grow or change because he's already the
but I'm
best.
afraid I find myself unsure of where to begin.
Just different types of characters, you know.
Perhaps
I like
have thought of a
Sylvain.
topic when
I
next
think
we
he's
speak.
funny. and I like his whole backstory of being the second son, but being the one with the crest, and sort of having his whole life fucked up by crests and inheritance, and all that he wanted was to have like a relationship with his family, and it all got messed up just because of crests.
It's not showing me their likes and dislikes. I think it's in a menu later.
Dedu hails from the land of Dusker. Perhaps you've heard of it. He tends to keep to himself, but he possesses one of the kindest hearts of anyone I know.
Those commas before the word vassal.
Vassal.
Boyfriend.
Speak to him, and you'll see why.
I don't think we need to go through everyone, especially since we're not going to spend... I'm just going to hear his opinions on Sylvain.
Yeah.
You may have already noticed, but he's something of a woman.
I didn't notice, actually.
That may be putting it lightly, in fact. But despite his apparent indifference, he possesses great cunning and is quicker on his feet than anyone else here. I've known him long, so I'm well aware.
That's my childhood friend. I'd like to apologize on his behalf right away.
I'm sorry. Oh, it's...
Oh, it's Manuela!
Got it.
Let's... do we correct her or do we roll with it?
Oh, we roll with it with Manuela.
Right on.
Oh, and the name is Cheese It, by the way.
Wink.
Well, hi.
Just a little mutual winking between ladies.
Okay. Let's talk to Hanneman.
Hanneman.
I do not have a crest, actually.
Let's see.
All in all...
Maybe I have a crest and I just don't know.
Oh. Crests in my area? More likely than you think.
Single crests?
Who's that? Is that Ash? The sweetest boy? Well, there are many sweet boys. This is one of the sweet boys.
Right.
I'm not really a fan of fancy balls.
Fancy balls? As in the party?
I assume that's what we were talking about.
Probably.
Do we get to go? I mean, Byleth never gets to go to a ball. Like, does Shize get to go to a ball? That would be great.
Golden Deer.
Thanks.
Oh, Byleth never gets to dress up, I should say. Byleth has to wear that horrible outfit the whole time.
What are you talking about? She got to wear like that dancer dress in Kuva's LP.
Yeah, just the one alternate, the one free alternate outfit, and he just changed it back in the last recording session.
Oh.
How's that?
I like
William
that
R in the
with,
chat
sorry.
says Ash is the lowest tier of sweet boys, like an old-fashioned donut, which is so correct in a way that I cannot articulate.
Okay, so you probably want to know about Raphael.
He's a pretty friendly guy.
I want to know about all of them.
Okay.
Let's hear about Lawrence.
He comes from a merchant family, but his parents died in an accident. He's had it pretty rough.
Oh, also Sid said Lawrence should have transitioned in the time skip.
Have you met him yet? At first, I thought he was real serious and persnickety.
And then I found out it was true.
But that image changed pretty quick once I noticed him chatting up every girl in the monastery.
Cringe.
Hilda's the only daughter of Duke Goneril. Seems like she had a pretty cushy life growing up. Which means she's gotten into the habit of slacking off and making other people do things for her.
And then she goes to smoke pot.
Hell yeah.
She's cool like that.
Lysithia! I love her.
I made that mistake earlier and she nearly took my head off.
Lysithia is the one that I go, that's me. That's me, that's me.
Just another pampered noble, I guess.
Baby geniuses.
I like
Ignatz
Leonie.
is the other sweet boy.
I bet you two would have lots to talk about. You're both pretty frank, too. I just hope you're not as obsessed
Leonie, I
with
feel like-
saving money as she is.
Oh, Leonie, I feel like I just think about Leonie's sad backstory of being poor, actually poor. Not like some of the people are just like, oh, I'm not a nobility, but Leonie actually, came from extreme poverty.
Yeah.
But anyway, the Leonie, I feel like is kind of annoying when you are Byleth because she's like weirdly into your dad. But from anyone else's perspective, I think that she's probably a more interesting or better character to get along with because you don't have that tension.
Yeah. There's I in the Golden Deer playthrough, I actually had a chapter where we had to fight Gerald's mercenary, and she was like, "Oh no, I don't want to. I don't want to fight him, but I guess I have to."
Oh well.
Ignatz likes the great outdoors.
This is
Definitely
the other
more than
sweet
the rest
boy.
of us, anyway.
I love Ignatz.
He's the second son
Sweet,
of a merchant
sensitive,
family, but says he wants to be a
artistic
knight.
boy, soft
He doesn't
boy.
really seem suited for it though. Maybe his parents are making him do it.
Yeah, he
Nerd,
doesn't.
Weevil Underwood.
I mean, really, he just wants to like paint. He wants to be an artist.
Yeah.
He has a lot of supports and out of support interactions with Raphael. I think they're boyfriends.
Oh yeah, that's a classic
Marianne?
nerd jock pairing.
She's Margaret Edmund's daughter, but that's all I know about her. She doesn't interact with the other students at
Marianne,
all.
she's sad.
I'll admit, she intrigues me.
Marion is gay with Hilda.
Hilda. Oh yeah, of course. We all know this.
They have a ton. It's the same. It's like Raphael and Ignatz. They have a ton of out of support interactions. Like if you put them in a meal together, or if you make them clean up together, they have stuff to say that's unique.
Who, me? I'm more curious about you, personally. If you don't have anything better to do, I'd be glad to have you join us at Garrick Mach.
Classic Claude, not saying anything about himself.
Mm-hmm. All right. Do you want to talk to everyone here?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's talk to.
Oh, I didn't talk to you.
The Black
wait,
Eagles.
This is Black Eagles.
Oh, do we have some more hanging out over here? Oh yeah.
So,
Are we gonna rain on her parade?
Oh, because we're actually a mercenary. We're gonna tell her, don't be a mercenary. It sucks.
I'll do it.
It is you.
Ugh. Our hair color is closest to his. I don't like that.
I don't. Shrug him off.
Bye.
Nah, dude.
So long.
I had one. I refused to use him in my playthrough, so he's level. He's still level 2,
Oh,
and
no.
everyone else is like level 20.
What
and
a freak.
I gave him like a bunch of gifts just to like get his support because I don't want to invite him to anything else. And his support was like, "You should respect me. I'm a noble." Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
You're beneath me.
Yeah. That is actually just his whole personality, unlike some of the other ones where there's some complexity to it. The heir to the Hellman mayonnaise fortune, says Sid.
No.
nuh-uh. I'm busy.
There they are.
Cheese it.
Right on.
Yeah, we'll tell them our name.
No problem.
Please?
What am I missing? Oh, Hilda.
There she is. Oh, hey.
I'm all business.
What?
What?
Yeah, I am thinking that, but also I like you.
Thanks.
Okay.
Love that animation.
All right, let's talk to the to the Eagles.
Yeah, Black Eagles time.
My future?
What do you think?
I would love to overthrow the church with you, Edelgard, my wife.
Why do you want to hire me?
On another matter.
Yeah, you made that cool
Tornado.
cool tornado.
Well, you're certainly not timid. You do realize you're addressing the heir to the Imperial throne, yes? Still, I suppose I admire that sort of freedom. It must be nice not to have your lot in life decided for you.
It's still kind of decided by.
They got themes in this game. Hey, they got themes in this game. Everybody, I think this game might have themes.
Hubert of House Vestra is my attendant. His family is
It's
unusual
him.
in that they're noble but lack territory of their own.
In Crusader Kings, you can't do that.
Hubert is deeply loyal to me, and you can trust him completely. In fact, I imagine he's quite grateful for what you've already done.
I love that. I love this this build up, and then we talk to him, and he's gonna be like, Psh, huh, I don't like you.
That's Dorothea Arnault.
That's my wife.
She's an up-and-coming songstress.
Ah,
in a
yes, of
famous
course.
Imperial Opera Company, or she was at least. For some reason, she.
Like we say in the
abandoned her
LP,
musical
it's a shame that she
career
doesn't
and
keep her
enrolled in
hat and her
officers'
alternate
academy.
costumes,
She has
all
a
of her
very
class
magnetic
costumes.
In her.
which I'm sure you'll
Oh
see.
yeah, or in the time skip, she also loses the hat. I like the hat.
Yeah, I like the hat a
Oops,
lot.
nope,
Dorothy,
sorry.
for some reason. Have you spoken with Ferdinand? One conversation will explain him far better than I can.
He's super easy to understand.
To an influential house, which drives him to excel. But he can be
Oh,
quite a handful
who's that?
sometimes.
Don't worry, he'll tell you. That's Ferdinand von Iron.
You'll figure him out instantly.
He's like an open book.
One of our classmates usually stays holed up in the dormitory instead of coming on these assignments. Her name
Here
is
she is.
Bernadetta. If you bump into her, don't be surprised if she screams and runs away. That's sort of her thing.
Wow, Edelgard much more judgmental in this
Caspar
game.
is the second-born son of a great and noble house. But as he's not the heir, you might say he joined the academy to make his own way. War and fighting are his sole pursuits.
Here
so
he
I
is.
bet the two of you will get along just fine.
I'm Sonic. Sonic the Hedgehog.
Caspar is
I
war-
keep. Sorry, Bernadette is a Billy. What is it about that?
one of our
Persecution complex? When hit by
It's
enemy
called
attacks.
that in Three Houses as well, I think.
Oh, okay. Grants a very low chance
Yeah.
of increasing that. Okay.
God bless.
Master of Concealment. Personal space. Create a zone of ice that. Oh my god. Oh, right. I did use that
Oh,
in.
yeah.
I used that in my Golden Deer playthrough.
Petra isn't from the Empire. She's the granddaughter of the King of Brigid, which is an archipelago situated off our western coast. You'll find her
Cheese it
a
is
quick
Blaze the
step,
cat.
a gifted fighter, and endlessly curious.
Oh, we are
But
Blaze the
always come
Cat. You're
prepared to
so
talk,
right.
Because she'll definitely
Should have
want to
called
pick
her
your
Blaze
brain.
it.
But who's our 420 Blaze It? I'm Cheese It. But who's our Silver the
Surely you know
Hedgehog?
someone like Linhardt. He's as bright as they come,
It's
yet just
Edelgard.
as lazy as well.
Yeah,
That's
obviously.
simply
Yeah,
how
of
he is,
course.
though. I can't force him to apply himself, but he'll come around, most likely.
Oh, Linhardt.
I'm sorry, we don't have antidepressants yet.
we don't have Adderall yet for Linhardt. and we don't have Prozac for Bernadetta either.
Right on. That has much difficulty. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't mind Brigid, but no, Petra. Brigid is the country. I don't mind Petra, but I will say the way they make her talk doesn't, to me, who is not a native English speaker, the way they make her talk doesn't feel like someone who's not an English speaker, who's not a native. It feels awkward.
It's such a weird decision that they decided to give her perfect diction but poor grammar.
Yeah,
like that's such a weird combination of things.
That's not someone who's not an English speaker would be the opposite. They would try to have perfect grammar, but like their accent would get in the way, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
And like,
it's strange.
And then you kind of need to figure out like some vocabulary words that don't necessarily mean what they think it means.
It feels like they make a lot of the same. She makes a lot of the same consistent errors with conjugation.
Yeah.
So they're like definitely implying something about her native language, but it's just not.
Yeah.
You know, there's no equivalent. It's just like they're just like, okay, we're making this up. But it actually reminds me, the way that her dialogue is written reminds me a lot of like a sort of the way that people, the English speaking people, do like a Russian accent. Like if we're just gonna make it up, like, oh, I'm talking like a Russian person, then that's how you would wrongly conjugate verbs. Like where she'll say like, I am being grateful and stuff like that. Like that's like, I expect her to have a fake Russian accent. Because you see that in media a lot. Not that has any reflection on the actual Russian language as much as I think it's just that's how it's represented. But yeah, it's weird. I would rather have gone the other way, where they simply had a voice actress who had an accent and gave her normal dialogue.
Just hire someone who's not American.
Yeah, literally anyone.
Anyone who's not like English from an English-speaking country. Literally anyone.
Any accent, yeah, would have been like, because it's fantasy worlds, it's fine.
This stuff confuses me so much in other games. It's
anyway. I like Petra's relationship with Dorothea.
I should do a Black Eagle playthrough in Treehouse someday.
It's good.
I've only done Golden Deer.
I am Ferdinand von Eyre. Yep, that's him.
I've never heard of you.
It cannot be. I am on it.
A base sellsword.
Alright, I think that's everyone. There's like a couple. There's a student here.
Well met.
A generic student.
Oh, and then someone else is here.
What are your thoughts?
Yeah, you're just telling me about the three houses.
Okay.
There's a knight here.
Greetings. By the way,
so did the three leaders just leave the camp and not tell anyone?
I see.
I don't remember what were they supposed to, like, they were supposed to do a little mission? That's why they were leaving?
I guess. I don't remember what the excuse was for them to all three of them be there.
My sincere apologies for asking this of you. I know you're heading for Ramire Village in order to find Gerald's mercenaries, but, well, perhaps you might consider changing your mind?
But we'd like to abduct you instead.
Yeah.
And why would I do that exactly?
Because you've done us a great service, and we don't have the means in camp to properly reward you.
We don't have any money.
At the monastery, however, we can repay your kindness in full. Also,
that's how they get you.
Between you and me, this evening's turn of events was quite the embarrassment for the church. We allowed students of the Officers' Academy out of our sight, and house leaders of great political consequence at that. And then they crossed swords with bandits. If word got out, well, let's just say it would sit poorly with everyone. So you see why we must ensure you are well compensated. Also, there may be some papers for you to sign. Perhaps in blood.
We must buy your silence now.
This sounds more like hush money than a reward.
Yes, that's exactly what I told the fool knight who suggested it. Me, I'd just as soon send you on your way, but I fear I'm obligated to escort you back.
I'm sorry, it's out of my hands.
The whole thing will be much easier if you simply agree to come along. Just as a formality, of course.
Agree to come along and get trapped in the monastery.
And here I thought he was a big softy. Well, what do you think? Garrick Mach is in the opposite direction of where we need to be, but this man seems rather set on having us accompany them.
Yes or yes?
I have no choice. I know what I don't want to go
case,
because I know what's
Eloise,
going to happen
but I
there.
can see where this is heading. I'll come with you to the
But thou
monastery,
must.
But I'm not staying a single minute longer than I have to.
Well, I got great
Bless you,
news.
my friend. What a
You're
noble
staying
soul.
at least 2 years.
I'd say you
Bye.
saved my bacon, but that would be utterly hammy.
Shut up.
Oh my god, they really upped it on the this face, her face
Has anyone
on
ever
the
told you
model.
that you're-
God, that's very
Don't.
funny.
Some truths are simply too painful to bear. While I'm no expert, I fear the poor man's heart couldn't handle the shock.
Told me what?
So your jokes are great, and I love
Wow,
them.
Dashing you are in that armor. Not just any man can pull off that look.
Ah, you like it? Wonderful. I admit I've received no small
Yeah, if
share
the
of
Ashen
positive
Demon was a
comments
man,
on
I'm
it.
sure he'd love you.
There's a grand story behind every last ding and dent. Enough to keep me talking for a week. Why, take this one here.
We heard you'll be joining us at Garrick Mach. Perhaps someone
I would listen to
unwillingly, I might
Eloise.
add? I know this wasn't in your plans, but if it lets us get to know each other better, perhaps it will prove worth it in the end.
Unwilling or not, we've got a long road ahead, so let's try to keep the mood light.
I hesitate to ask this considering you're only here because of us, but... Well, are you sure about this decision? The last thing we want is to delay you from your
Well,
own
I got bad
business.
news.
The knights may seem unwilling to bend, but it's not as if you have no say in the matter.
Yes or yes?
I don't see why we should be confident. Like, yeah, I'm choosing this. That seems dumb to me. Like, like we're not choosing it.
When they're up against a squadron of knights.
No, I suppose not.
Time for these kids to learn about the
Apologies
real
again for
world,
dragging
where you
you
could be
into
taken
this mess.
prisoner.
The real world where I get to
Yes,
juggle
that's
100
quite
men.
enough chatter. Let's
Yes.
save our energy for the road. To the monastery.
I wonder, like,
Listen,
where...
I know this one's on me. I'm the one who roped you into coming back to camp after all. But
Oh,
I'll find a way to make it
Claude.
up to you, I promise.
We're not going with you.
Yeah, I'll believe that when I see it.
A skeptic, huh?
Dang.
You know, I may look like a scoundrel, but I happen to be a man of my...
Hey, hurry up back there or we'll leave you behind.
You're a scoundrel.
Yes,
You
for
know
sure.
you've had a busy
But we
day
love
when
him.
You rub shoulders with the heirs to the Empire, the Kingdom, and the Alliance. I think they're a fascinating group of people myself, but what do you make of them?
Hate them. Reflect on Edelgard.
Seems like Edelgard
Yes.
thinks high enough of me. She's got this elegant air about her, but somehow doesn't hold any disdain for mercenaries.
She's very
Feels
results
like
oriented.
Dimitri's always checking in on me every chance he gets. He'll definitely make a good king. The kind who looks after his people.
I don't know about that.
Claude's a laid-back kind of guy who doesn't really strike me as noble. And I mean that in a good way. Something tells me he's gonna be easy to work with.
He's the noble, but he's the cool noble.
Of course, you only pick up on their rosy
I'm a cool
qualities.
manager.
You really are a delight.
Exactly.
I'm friends with my employees. Here, we're like family.
Still, you better pick up the pace before you vex these people any further.
Well. So it says, did Arval say, well, that just happened? Well, that just happened.
Deep in the forest, the mercenary meets a trio of youths, each a student at Garrick Mach's Officers Academy, and a leader of one of the school's 3 houses. Striking down the bandit chief who attacked the students brings undue attention to the mercenary, who soon arrives at the hallowed gates of Garrick
Man.
Mach.
They're really worried you're not paying attention.
Mm-hmm.
Here we are. Wow.
Enjoy this view of the monastery because we're not actually going to be walking around in it.
Ah, well.
I thought we would, but then the game was like, nah.
And with that, may I present the mercenary I spoke of?
There they are.
Greetings. My name
The
is
villains.
Rhea, and I am the Archbishop of the Church of Saros. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for rescuing our students.
I'm just glad I could help.
Such modesty is not required around me. Your actions were truly commendable.
However, the reason we summoned you here was not simply to express our gratitude. We have a proposal for you. One made on behalf of the church itself.
Let me guess. You want me to teach my my expertise in mercenary work to your students?
Yeah,
What kind of
definitely.
proposal?
Someone told you of the Officers' Academy here at the monastery, yes? We would have you join this academy as a student.
Wait, what?
Yeah, bait and switch.
what?
Bait and switch.
Though you are a mercenary, I understand you are not currently beholden
Because
to
we're
any
not,
one
we're not,
particular employer.
Sothis.
Also,
So
the
why would she
students you
care about
rescued
us?
Are close to your own age. Your life could be greatly enriched here.
Or she's heard about our power and wants to keep us on a short leash. And yet she's taking it almost as a given that we'll accept. It's infuriating.
Wow, interesting.
Do you want to turn her down?
I mean, yeah, I do, but it's not gonna matter. But yeah,
No,
let's do
but-
it. Let's be mean to Rhea. I always
Sorry, but the
choose to
world's
be
got
mean
other
to
plans
Rhea.
for me. I can't afford to stay here forever.
Oh, this
I
would not
gotta
be
gotta
forever.
go.
You would only be enrolled for 1 year. Bear in mind that the Knights
We're-
of Saros
After that, you'll have to
and
pay.
other powerful warriors
We're
pass through
we're
these
giving you
gates.
1 year of
Whether you
tuition
seek
for
to someday
free.
become an officer
Yeah,
or
and
simply
maybe if your
increase your own
grades are up, we
strength,
can talk about another
this
year.
environment will undoubtedly aid in your pursuits.
They've really talked us into a corner here. I think I see where this is going.
Also, you need to help me with my research.
Well,
All right.
well,
But thou must.
A wise decision. We will do all we can to ensure you do not regret it.
I believe you will go far.
If I may, permit me to tell you a bit more about the school itself. The academy is divided into 3 houses and draws in the most promising young talents from every corner of Fodlan. Some are noble-born, while others spring from more humble roots. But within these walls, all are treated as equals. We ask our prospects to spend a year living under the same dormitory roof, so they can challenge each other, work hard, and grow together.
Each of our houses corresponds to one of Fodlan's 3 regions. Edelgard leads the Black Eagle House, which is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Dimitri leads the Blue Lion House, home to students from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. And Claude leads the Golden Deer House, for students from the Leicester Alliance.
We could select a house for you ourselves, but as all of this was our idea, perhaps we should leave this decision to you. You are something of a special case, after all.
So I can
Yeah.
join any house I want?
Yes, you have simply to name it.
Well, we could go with Dimitri, you know, the Sylvain. Could go with the Helda house.
mm-hmm.
Okay, I know which one you want.
Or we could go to Wife City.
Join Edelgard's Black Eagles. Are you certain?
That's right, Rhea. I want to kill you.
That's the one. I'm sure of it.
May you build wonderful and lasting friendships in your new house.
Well then, with that taken care of, it's time to decide which of us will supervise which house.
Why are you telling me?
It turns out we just underwent a last-minute roster change. I guess you two haven't met. This is Professor Yuritsa, our weapons instructor.
Hello.
I forgot.
Nice meeting you, sir. Don't load me up with too much homework, all right?
Do my ears deceive me? Or is that curiosity I hear in your voice, Professor Yuritsa? I thought all the houses were the same to you. Perhaps you should be in charge of our new student's house.
I don't care. You decide.
Well,
I
you'll
love
certainly
Yuritsa's
hear no
voice so
objections
much.
from me. Professor Manuela, you and I can take charge of the remaining houses.
So Violet's not here at all.
I like how they don't name the houses so that this dialogue can be used whichever house you pick.
Yeah.
Because you always get Yuritsa as your professor.
Student. I look forward to getting to know you much, much better throughout the year.
Hey, don't hate on your student, Manuela.
So we can't pick Manuela. That's
No.
very sad.
No, we have Yuritsa is always the professor you get.
Right. In any case, I'm looking forward to learning from you, Professor Yuritsa.
I'll inform you of our first mission soon.
Oh my god. I can't believe we get more Yuritsa content in this. I would not have guessed that. But I guess, like, who else could it be if it's not Byleth? Like, it can't be Tomas.
What did that? Okay. Well, we can play the students of the.
Yeah.
Oh, I can check out their crests. That's why. Minor Crest of Saros. She has another one, but I guess it's not there yet.
Yeah, we haven't learned about it yet.
See, how do
Seahole.
Keyhole?
No, it's Seahole.
They pronounce it like
I remember this.
keyhole.
Keyhole? Okay.
Keyhole, like a lock keyhole.
I thought they said Seahole, which is like the worst. Like, cause keyhole at least is like, yeah, like it's like a word, but Seahole is like sucks.
I think
so
they
that's what I always
pronounce it
remember. Like
keyhole.
it's the worst.
I might be wrong. It's been a while.
Hee-hole. Oh yeah, hee-ho. There you
Deck.
go.
Cephaline.
It's her, Saint Cephaline. That's Flame.
Well, what do you think?
I can say it on this stream.
believe
I
there is
can't say it in
chance
the
of
Let's
that.
Play.
Perhaps, Lady Edelgard. But is that
Said it
chance
is a real
not outweighed
sea-hole.
by the danger of matters going wrong? We have managed to walk the knife's edge so far. But what you are suggesting is open hostility. If they so much as catch wind of our intentions, things will go sideways very quickly.
Yeah. We get some background. We get some extra to this story.
I thought you once proclaimed not to believe in miracles, Lady Edelgard.
And I don't. At least not the kind one has to sit around and wait for. But right now, everyone is exactly where we need them. Her, the bandits, the string pullers, and the perfect instructor with the perfect mission. I'm going to make this miracle happen, and I will do so for our future.
Ooh.
Then we'd best have a plan in place to finish the job, in case they catch on. I expected you to burn a few bridges, but this plan would be akin to setting half the countryside on fire.
Which is exactly
That's right,
why we have
baby!
done you, Hubert, and why I'm grateful to have you by my side.
Hubert is a little more skeptical in this.
Welcome to the Black Eagle House. I'm pleased you selected us.
Look at her little uniform.
You're a student now? And not only that, you're one of us? That's great!
Wait,
Hell yeah, Sonic!
I know this person. Oh, why are there so many new faces? That's what you get for skipping this year's first field excursion, Burn. A lot happened.
Oh yeah, she
There
wasn't
was even
there.
a bandit attack. Did you really not hear about any of this? Bandits! Ugh. Now I'm extra glad I skipped out.
I must say, the church took a bold step in enrolling you. A decision which I, of course, fully support. You helped Edelgard.
Oh,
You
Ferdinand.
stand to learn quite
He
a
would have
bit from
voted
one
for
so
Obama a
skilled.
third time.
Yes, I have eagerness to examine the fighting of mercenaries. We should be sparring, 1 versus 1.
If anyone needs me, I'll be asleep and... Wait, hold on. Do you have a crest? Did Professor Hanneman even check?
Oh, he checked all right. Sorry to say
Oh,
I'm
no.
crestless.
Strange.
We're a true
You
commoner.
definitely seem the type. But I suppose I'm just imagining it.
Ferdinand derogatory
And now you know the
affectionate,
rest of our
exactly.
house. As you already met some of us in camp, I assume you knew what you were getting into. We may not be perfect, but we support each other as best we can.
Edelgard really
Please try
upfront.
your utmost to get along with everyone.
Here approaches Professor Yuritsa. That makes all of us.
Remember your mission?
You didn't tell
We ought
me.
to eliminate the remaining members of the Iron King's thieves that attacked our camp. The chief, Costas, has already been struck down, and now only a scattering of brigands remain.
Even with our limited experience, we should be able to defeat them handily.
Good. Prepare yourself.
Of course, Professor. Oh, he's gone.
So it would seem. Right then. We'd better get all of our water.
This is a better, this is a good professor for Edelgard to have, where she can hatch schemes. He doesn't stick around. He doesn't ask questions.
Oh, good work, Bernie. Why didn't you speak up sooner?
Oh no, she's like, I have a doctor's note. I can't go to battle today.
Leave it to me, Professor.
Oh.
He's a real tough nut, that's for sure. Says just as much as he has to, then makes tracks.
Strength and silence.
Oh, I didn't like that.
Ah!
Indeed. Just look at Caspar's father, Count Burgley's.
Oh, I gotta kill you next map on my Golden Year route, Count Burgley's.
Sees themselves part.
Ooh, finally.
Whatever the case, I expect all Black Eagles to participate in this mission, including you, Bernadetta. You can do this. And I look forward to seeing our mercenary friend here in action.
I will fire off equip.
Careful, Edelgard. If you set me loose out there won't be any bandits left for you.
I don't know why Hubert like that.
2 weeks later. All right, so we're just blasting through this.
Yeah. The first few chapters are just like a lot of stuff blasting through.
There you are.
It really starts at chapter 4.
It is time.
Yes.
Oh, Hubert loves
The
murder.
bandits have fled
That's
north
why.
into the canyon
Okay.
bordering Count Ro's land in the kingdom. But the knights have cut off their escape, and now stand ready to provide whatever support the students may require.
We'll leave at once.
I needn't remind you, this is the first real battle for some of our charges.
And by some, I mean Bernadetta.
I trust you to keep them safe, though I likely do not need to worry with an old hand like you at their side.
No, you don't.
Oh my god, so ominous.
It's time for the mission. Gather the others.
You there.
About time we saw some action.
She's it. Our attitude has really just completely turned around on being taken prisoner in the monastery.
Ashamed to admit it, but
Our
yes,
hair
it's
is
possible
so
someone magics the
bright.
bandits
I mean,
away.
like, compare our shade of purple to like
Why go to
Bernadetta's
that
shade
kind
of
trouble
purple,
for a
right?
handful of
Like,
highwaymen's scum?
we're like,
So be
we've
it.
got like a little bit of
We'll
a
follow the
neon,
blood
a little bit of a
scent.
supernatural glow.
Right, of course. We'll follow.
That purple doesn't quite play well with the shaders.
Well, maybe we have we do have like a magic boy in our head.
Yeah.
Professor, wait.
We definitely
Well,
stand
he
out.
must have some
It's
idea
very
where the
close
bandits
to the
went.
purple
Let's
of
hurry
your
after him.
VTuber's hair as well.
Maybe would you say Cheez It is a little bit
Professor,
of
you shouldn't charge ahead
an
like that.
OC in the
It's
middle of a game? A fanfiction OC?
Yeah, a little bit. Although your VTuber has
Dead by
it like
my hand.
just looking at it in the
Yes,
context
they
of this
look quite
game,
dead
it's like
indeed.
you've got Byleth
these
color
the
hair
miscreants we were meant
roots
to deal
and
with?
Shez colored
How is one to
ends. Like you're
One
like almost
uncouth
like you're
ruffian looks
the
much the
the
same as
daughter
our
of
other.
these two characters.
Oh
Do you
no.
know, Professor? Were you following some manner
That's
of
right. That's my origin story.
Yeah, secret
I'm gonna
origins.
the next outfit I'm gonna commission from Lily Lyrical is gonna be like Byleth's outfit.
Yes, Caspar, that's
Oh
what he
god.
said. Something you want to share?
Nope. It just seems suspicious.
You're something else, Caspar. Still, I guess the place does look kind of suspicious.
We're near the border of the kingdom and the empire, but that is no imperial outpost.
It's not the kingdoms either, and they're not flying any kind of banner. I'm guessing it's a bandit hideout.
Then give us allowance to be storming their base and crushing them under our feet.
Yes, monthly
Wow,
allowance of
go on.
bandits.
Might be a little dangerous for us to handle on our own, Petra. Yes, I mean, I agree. We should all, go home. Right now.
But the bandits might be inside, and they must answer for their crimes.
It is
Oh
our
my
noble
gosh.
duty to finish them off before they can bring harm to another soul.
This isn't about nobles. It's about doing the right thing, period. And striking down evil is the Kaspar way.
Let's go.
We'll be heroes if we manage to take out an entire bandit outpost. This is the kind of stuff I live for.
I love killing men.
Since when are you so gung-ho? Oh, right. Since always.
Enough. This is not our decision to make. Professor Yuritsa?
The mission stands. Enter the fortress. Dispatch any bandits you find. There are no signs
God,
of
it just
life.
sounds like he's doing a
We
voice.
may be chasing ghosts.
Professor, are you having the ability to speak with ghosts?
Oh no.
It is just an expression, Petra. It means there is probably no one here.
Ah, I am understanding now. You have my thanks. This language has much peculiarity some of the times.
Let us make ready. Make sure you're prepared before we head out.
Sorry. I don't like saying this, but it's cringe to me. It makes me cringe.
See if I say that again with like if I say that line again with like a fake Russian accent where it's like, yes, your language is having much peculiarity. Like, doesn't it sound like, don't I sound like an Austin Powers character? Like, you know, like it's that's where it occupies in my mind, and so it's weird hearing it pronounced.
So I guess they're forcing me to use these three.
Ah, okay. So we're still tutorializing.
Yeah, no, it like I said, it really starts at chapter 4. Everything else before is just tutorializing you slowly.
Okay.
We'll put the bandits to rout. Follow
Okay,
me.
so we've got Edelgard, Hubert, and Ferdinand.
Press L2 to quick
threat.
So I missed this
Quick menu 2.
Oh, okay.
You must be a bad guy if you're pointing a
I don't
weapon at me.
know how this works.
Get ready to
I'll figure it out later. I have
to
not
assign.
I have not
assign
used
people.
this mechanic at all, and I've been doing fine.
Oh, adjutant is like in three houses. It was like someone you bring along with you.
Yes,
for
but
help for a friend.
I don't really know how it works here. Alright, oh, there's Yuritsa. He's a horse.
Hell yeah.
Where's the professor get to have a horse? I want a horse.
When do we get a horse? Maybe we have to get a better class.
Yeah. Like, Leonie gets a horse pretty much right away after her base class.
Look at this. Axe fighting. That's right.
Won't lose. No, not yet. A pack of thieves is no match for us. Though I do wish they'd given me time to announce my name.
Oh, Ferdinand. Oh my god.
Ganging up on you.
Let's see. Sid says it must be like link-ups from Fire Emblem Warriors 1 where they can join in on combo finishers and such. Okay, so that would also link it to the adjutant system from 3 houses as well.
I see.
So you select someone to come in and do cool combos with you.
I'm not letting you past here. My life
You can choose. You have to be close to another unit. You can use the map to do it too.
So if I go next to Hubert, can I tell him, yes, follow me?
Oh. Grab him, and now you're battle buddies.
I think. It's hard to tell.
He seems to be highlighted in some way.
I can switch it?
Be him.
Oh, I see. Okay, he's not, like next to my portrait in down there.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm Hubert now. Okay.
Yeah, be Hubert for a second. What's that like? Ah.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, everyone. I tried to stop them.
Wow, humanizing the gatekeeper.
Oh, they all, every time you defeat a guy, they have a line about how they lost.
Oh, I'm a real human.
Yeah.
Oh. wants and needs in life.
Well, every
You'll
time
never
you defeat like a person with a name, or like a function, because like all the little like soldiers that don't have a health bar, those don't count. Those don't exist. They're just here for decoration, you know.
Yeah, they're just guys. They might not even be real.
Is that a treasure chest? Yes. It seems we will need a key to open it.
Ah.
I was all ready to grab a nice haul from that chest, and now those intruders are all over the thing.
Alright, you don't have to play as Hubert forever. If you don't want, because it is Hubert. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean what? I know. The magic users are a little slower than. Oh wait, the thief is over there. Let's grab him. I think the thief has a sword.
Making me want to buy this game just so I can make my OTP Hubert and Ferdinand play the game together the whole time. There he is.
Oh, sorry, camera. Alright, got a chest
Cool
key.
moves. I would expect Ferdinand's moveset to be pretty generic because that's his whole personality, is that he's pretty generic.
Well,
like
I mean, yeah.
He's the embodiment. He wants to be the embodiment of a noble.
I mean, the moveset is determined by your class. I think the characters are gonna have like unique like finishers. Special finishers are gonna be unique, but the moveset is always gonna be determined by the class.
Oh, that's cool. So you can put your classmates into different.
Yeah. Also, it's
classes.
way easier to just make everyone whatever you want because it's a Musu game where stats barely matter.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. Cool. Yeah.
So like, I made Lazithia into a thief, and like her strength is not that great, but it's fine because it's a Musu game and I can just wail on the enemy.
Yeah. Yeah. It's about looking cool and doing cool things that are fun.
I think there's a bunch of ways to increase stats that I haven't explored yet. It's kind of more important to have like the correct weapon for the weapon triangle because it means you're gonna break the guard faster, and when you break the guard, you get that that free big attack. Like that shield broke pretty quickly because I have the weapon triangle advantage. Otherwise, it would take longer to break.
The fortress than it was on the outside.
I can't take this anymore. I want to go home.
Oh, Bernie, calm down.
You're not even in here.
This is certainly not what we signed up for.
I mean, it is a lot of guys. We were like, oh, I don't know if there's gonna be any guys here, and then there were like 2,000 guys.
It's like, it's like the population is like 1,000 times more than what the story thinks it is.
Yeah, which like makes sense in Dynasty Warriors, but yeah, it kind of loses its connection.
I'd say that takes care.
It's funny.
Like, nope.
Of securing the
I'm sorry, I'm used to using different buttons for confirm. I've been playing PlayStation games recently. I guess you can help me over there.
Leave the bandit hideout. Unless something else concerns you, Professor.
Search the basement. Something is amiss.
Something is amiss.
Something is amiss.
He kind of reminds me of a math teacher I had in high school who would mumble lessons on the blackboard,
no.
and I failed that class.
Any student?
Oh no.
Bringing it down.
How far did Kuvo get?
So far in the LP,
Yeah.
we are. What just happened?
Have you met Monica yet?
No, we're just about to.
Okay, well.
Yeah, we're playing.
There she
We're about
is.
to finish the month
She's right
where
there.
where Flame goes missing. Yeah.
I like when it just makes a big ball of men. And you just throw it.
Yes, that's classic. Yeah, there she is. Wow, very trustworthy.
Are you here to rescue me? Lady Edelgard!
Monica! How did you... No, my questions can wait.
Thank you for saving me.
I've been down here in the cell for a year.
Or Grania will make us wish we were dead.
Oh no, a mysterious soldier appeared.
Oh.
Where's Edelgard? I mean, I guess.
Also, Yuritsa to me is just Patrick Warburton. His voice is just Patrick Warburton's voice for some fucking reason. I don't know why.
It sounds like him or it is him?
They gave him that voice. No, it sounds like him. It's
I don't
somebody
know
doing
who
an
Patrick
impression.
Warburton is.
He's the guy that has that voice. He was Putty in Seinfeld, and he's in a bunch of other things now. 'Cause he has he has such an iconic voice.
I've never watched.
Yeah, he's in like a lot of animated movies and stuff now too. But anyway, it's that voice. That's his voice. And I don't know why I'll never understand why Yuritsa has that voice. He's Crumb. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, he's Crom.
More bandits that eluded us.
That's so weird.
Leave none alive.
Leave none alive.
Yeah.
Thief. Okay. Hey Ferdinand, I'm sure you'd love to kill a thief, right?
Yeah.
And you can guard.
I'm here to help.
And then I'll just hang out with Edelgard for now.
Gotta keep aiming higher.
Nice.
The way is clear. Come, we need to hurry.
Sorry I'm slowing you down. The world is still a little wobbly at the moment.
Thanks, Ferdinand.
I won't lose.
I know.
Warrior Gauge.
As they are.
Okay, another mysterious soldier.
Good. That's the last of them.
New material. Is there crafting in this game?
There's like weapon smithing. It's not like crafting, it's like just improving your weapons.
Oh, thank God. Can you apply elements to your weapons in this?
I don't know. I haven't gotten far enough to find out if that's a thing.
I love when you can apply elements to your weapons in a video game.
I can't tell if you're sarcastic or not.
I'm sincere, but also
Okay.
I acknowledge that this is a silly thing to like.
I like how
Gotta
the
slot
frame
gems
rate.
into my weapon.
The frame rate is different depending on where I am.
Yeah, cool.
It's so slow
Switch
here.
gaming.
I must get stronger.
Ooh, nice level.
Oh, the levels are gonna be ridiculous. They don't like they have completely different rates from Three House or like a normal Fire Emblem game.
Not Fire Emblem-y. Next
No.
time, because I love applying flavors to my weapons. Exactly.
I mean, they would have to be different because Warriors game.
Where the rules are made up and the points don't matter.
Yeah, basically.
Hooray!
We should be safe here. I mean, I hope we are at least.
All right. Who came in here and trashed my
Oh, here
beautiful
she is. Harley Quinn.
So, if you've played Three House, you should know this is the lady who possesses Monica. So we're gonna save Monica from being possessed.
Or, you know.
Oh, so she doesn't turn into Harley Quinn.
Basically.
So be it.
We're actually talking to the real Monica, which we never did in Three House.
Wow.
If you truly are Cronya, then it is
Damn, this is actually a bad character. I need to switch.
Then we can proceed as
Aha.
I don't have the weapon triangle. Yes, very good,
The
Hubert.
level ups are kind of intrusive. I can see why there's another version that doesn't
I think I can
pause the screen for the level ups.
I think I can disable them in the menu if you want.
Yeah, that was. We can do it later, but that was like the slow and steady versus whatever the other one was.
Alt off.
Yeah.
There you go. I like having them, but yeah. You can also just have like the one unit you're controlling only gets the level up windows.
That might be okay too. But like when it's happening for like somebody else that you're not even keeping track of,
Yeah.
It's a little intrusive.
I guess they wanted it to be Fire Emblem-y.
Yeah. Also, we got a notification to show that Bella's playing Monster Hunter right now and also watching this stream at the same time.
Oh.
Shoutouts to Bella.
Right. I don't even see those. Like my brain just erases them.
Yeah. Anyone who is friends with Ragni, watch out if you play a video game during
Can
this
you disable those?
during this stream. We're gonna know.
I should probably watch out. Check if we can disable those.
I think that everyone that's Switch friends with you should just instead start playing like the worst, most horrible game that they have.
Oh no.
Attack in force.
Then just starts playing Deception 4.
Yeah. So it says time to start up Ass 2000 on my Switch. Yeah. Exactly. We're already fighting one of these guys.
Yeah. So in Three House, it was like, oh, you destroy their carapace from each side of the monster. In this one, it's kind of like each part of the shell corresponds to one weapon. But also, it died before I even destroyed.
Well, next time.
I could switch to hard, but I'm just concerned that hard would kick my ass.
Yeah, I mean for the stream, it might also just like kind of mess with the pacing.
Yeah.
Although this is going really fast. Like this is you're just slicing through this game like a hot knife through butter.
Yeah, we've
but it
seen
is the tutorial.
We've seen mostly. What do you mean completion time is an A? How was I supposed to go faster?
I won't let myself stop here.
Wow, I'm MVP.
Well, I'm the best. Me, she's it. Yeah.
This'll help me break.
Look at all these things.
Yeah, every end of mission is like that. There's so much stuff happening.
Much to consider.
This game is like a million things to manage, and I feel like you don't need half of it. Like you can manage it. If you like management, it's fine, but it doesn't affect the combat that much. I feel like.
I'm not sure what to say except thank you, everyone.
How did you end up in such an awful
real
place,
Monica.
Monica? I heard you went missing in House Ox territory.
I did indeed. In fact, I was on the verge of graduation when I was kidnapped by the strangest people. Oh, how silly of me not to introduce myself. I'm Monica von Ox. I'm the eldest child of Baron Ox, and one of your Highness's most loyal subjects. Seeing as you saved my life, I plan to devote that very life back to helping your cause.
You've not
For
changed
real
at
this
all,
time.
Though I do appreciate the enthusiasm.
Monica was a Black Eagle in last year's class. One might say she's part of the old guard.
I'm not sure how I feel about you calling people old.
I'm pretty sure she's a Black Eagle character because you save her as the Golden Deer too, but she doesn't join you.
This all began when the knights lost sight
So
of
we
the
get
bandits
this
and you
Monica
gave
content
chase.
because we're Black Eagle.
Afterwards,
Yeah.
you entered a suspicious fortress and rescued a missing student. Well,
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that. I'll be sure to smooth things over for you once we're back.
Sounds good.
Why didn't you guys rescue her? Why didn't you guys know where she was when she was your
Because the
student?
knights
Seems
sent
like
for
there's a
help
lot
after you left them
of
behind.
mismanagement
Did you
going on
expect
here.
anything different? Not that I'm trying to lay blame at your feet. I know you were following Professor Euritza's lead, so I think everyone involved can head home knowing they did just swell. For as you know, all's swell that ends swell.
It's not even a joke.
Grave turn of events. To think the same bandits who attacked our charges were behind another student's abduction.
I never said I was kidnapped by bandits.
Who did kidnap you?
You didn't?
Now that I think on it, not everyone in that fortress was dressed like a common rogue. Perhaps
Dun,
the
dun,
bandits only
dun.
are
Yeah, some of them
demons
had
or
like
some other
cultist
villain
robes.
strings behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was one real piece of work. Kronya, I think, who managed to escape. I've seen all kinds of people as a mercenary, and she was definitely not your everyday bandit.
No, she was a
You're on
freak.
the right path. Perhaps I should just tell you who kidnapped me, seeing as I already know.
What?
Yeah,
Why
tell
didn't
us.
you mention this earlier?
Everyone was busy speculating, so it was difficult to cut in.
What do you know, child? Out with it.
Her Highness can vouch for this, but my memory is quite strong.
Try remarkable. You never forget a face, even one seen only at a glance.
Your Highness,
Wow, are they besties?
Thank you for the compliment. I'm certain of what I saw. The one who kidnapped me was surely Tomas, the librarian.
Oh, shit.
Tomas? Impossible. But Tomas has been at Garreg Mach even longer than I have. I don't want to believe it, but based on what you say, we've no choice but to investigate.
Wow, we are just shortcutting
Sir
right to the
Alois?
end of this. We are unraveling the mystery.
If Tomas is in league with Kronya, he is dangerous.
Very well. I will quietly report the matter to Lady Rhea and leave the decision in her
No
hands.
wonder
Not a
Edelgard
word of this to
is so
anyone.
radical
Is that
in Three Houses. Her girlfriend Monica was
Now things are
kidnapped,
getting interesting.
and nobody saved her.
Honestly,
Nobody did
did not see
anything.
this coming. So what do you make of this Kronya? Why do you think she was at the fortress?
You seemed preoccupied with her during the battle. She a friend of yours?
Sadly, I wouldn't know.
Oh, your memory is missing, huh? Oh, where have I heard that
weird.
before?
Why don't you go sit in a big chair and sleep about it?
Lost. And yet, the moment I saw her, I was struck.
I like how
with
it took us this long to learn
inexplicable
anything
feeling.
about Arval too. Like,
I
who
couldn't tell you
cares?
if it was
Not me.
revulsion or affection. It was
I don't really
simply
care for the
pure
character in your
emotion.
head plot device either.
And here I thought I had it.
Kinda gets in the way.
Emotion.
Are you worried about me? How adorable. Oh, but
Shut
I do
up!
love
Never
that about
mind.
you.
I don't want you to talk anymore. You've already overstayed your welcome.
And so,
Although I do
the
want to hear
Archbishop
Arval
has
and
elected to
Sothis
apprehend
arguing
Thomas.
with each other because they're both insufferable.
I have no idea if that happens. I'm not that far yet.
During his absence, an investigation of his behavior and personal effects laid bare his hostility to the church.
The knights have been
Oh man, it
instructed to
happens
await
off
his return
screen.
and take him in as quietly as possible.
Oh
of
man.
course.
We want him alive, so we might discover the whereabouts of his associates.
I'm glad they actually believed me.
If they doubted you, you would have known it the moment they clapped you in irons and led you away.
So who is this Tomas guy anyway? You say he works in the library?
Yeah, we didn't even
He
meet him in
does.
this.
I've lost track of how many times I've spoken to the man.
No surprise, Lynn. You practically live at the library.
You have a bed there and
So
anything.
what did he look like again? Is he the big burly one?
Burly? Not even close.
No, he's a
Fat
grandpa.
man with a walking stick.
From what I understand, he's been at Garreg Mach for 40 years, at least. It is hard to
He's
imagine that he
Megamind.
had been plotting evil that whole time.
Transformation. Would someone not be noticing if Tomas changed his appearance?
Well, it seems rude not to correct
not
it.
a physical one.
But also a
Tomas
physical
must have changed
transformation
his
because he
mind about the
was an
church at some
imposter.
point.
I am excited to have learning of this strange new expression.
Yes,
I must
Petra.
be thanking you.
Is she gonna be like that the whole game?
About transformations, you'd expect they would turn their gaze. to
Hopefully
you.
less so after the
Good to
time
know they're
skip.
Nice
Yeah.
enough not to do so.
So this Tomas person sent the bandits after us? What an awful man. We're lucky to be alive.
You're one to talk, Bernadetta. You weren't even there.
Yes. You were not having reason to fear for your continued living.
You're right. Everyone, pipe down. Something's happening outside.
Are they ready at the gates?
Yes, sir. Every exit is covered.
Well, well, it sounds like Tomas has returned. I don't know why I know this, but you need to get out there, and quickly.
I just have access to the plot device.
Time to fight.
Where are you going?
Bye. I gotta go see this cutscene. I gotta see this epic transformation.
That man down there.
Lady Rhea wants to speak with you. I suggest you accept.
This doddering persona of mine will benefit me no further.
Yo.
What is this?
Here he goes.
I guess he has hair. He can't be Megamind.
Right?
Just like me.
Oh, just like me. He just like me for real.
You will pay for this.
Bye.
Find him!
Right.
Well.
What you did was just like.
Well. How mysterious.
We're still in the
Oh man,
prologue.
it's also like the
shadows
perfect
of Adresta.
point to end because it's 9 p.m. now.
Yeah, do you want to end now?
Upon his return to
There's still a bunch of story before the first management section.
And not even the Knights of Saros's most
this is a
concerted
tough one.
efforts can track down.
I don't mind
I
stopping.
want to see what happened. I want to see what happened.
Meanwhile, Edelgard
Maybe we
seizes
could
upon
go.
Monica's
Maybe we could go
rescue
for 30 more
as a
minutes.
chance
Maybe
to
we can
start
go like
down
until the
a
next
radically
battle
different
starts and
path
stop it
than
there.
she
Yeah.
originally planned.
Yeah.
Things went like clockwork with Monica.
Thanks to Professor Yuritsa playing his part so ably. And equally to those arrogant fools for letting their guards down.
I doubt we will see such fortune next time.
Next time? Don't tell me.
The moment has come to take matters into our own hands at the Imperial
Here we
capital.
go.
This is our chance to finally be rid of them.
But, Lady Edelgard, we aren't ready. We'll need an entire host to keep them in check.
And we have one. The Church.
Forgive my impertinence, but that is not the plan.
You are the man who once told me to leave no sword in its scabbard.
Yes, but one must also take care not to wound themselves when unsheathing it. I am sorry, milady, but this plan is ill-advised. I cannot support it. And even if I were to ignore common sense and go along, it still throws our future plans into disarray.
I thought you devised countermeasures to deal with the Church. Use them.
But those were meant for... Very well. Are you absolutely certain this is the path?
I am anything but certain. Yet the bandit attack in the mountains created an opportunity we cannot ignore. And I doubt the appearance of this new mercenary is simple coincidence. Plans can be rewritten, Hubert. Either we're doing this, or we're not. Will you sit around and
Oh,
wait for
shit.
a miracle? Or will you help me seize control of my fate?
I am with you, Lady Edelgard. As ever. Then let us walk forward on this path and see where it takes us.
Going off plan. She's doing the thing much earlier.
I apologize.
Oh
for
my
bringing this to you on such
God.
short notice, Archbishop.
Not at all, Edelgard. But might I ask, what prompted this sudden desire to return to Embar?
We believe one of Tomas's collaborators may have infiltrated the capital.
My word!
Tomas tended the library at Garrigmach for decades, with nary a blemish on his record. And then, without warning, he drops his disguise and reveals himself to be a vile sorcerer of terrible ability. Someone at the capital also fits that pattern. A man we know all too well.
And who might that be?
My uncle, and regent of the Empire, Bokhard von Arundel.
His lordship briefly defected from the Empire before reappearing several years later. But he returned a changed man, and began seizing power almost immediately. Witnesses claim he wields dark magic in secret, and is able to change his appearance at will.
I can change my appearance at will.
Oh my God, he left and became a VTuber.
I would ask that you do believe them, as the information comes from my own House Vestra.
I see. And when you return to the capital, how do you propose to deal with this uncle of yours?
I will cancel him!
Lord Arundel has the support of a number of influential nobles, including the Prime Minister, Duke Eyre. And while we have allies of our own, it's likely they'll require some convincing. To that end, we wish to bring our friends here at the Academy, their daughters and sons, with us under the supervision of Professor Yuritsa.
We hoped you would consider deploying the Knights of Saros, so the Imperial Army doesn't get any strange ideas.
You wish to march on the Empire? With the Church's knights at your back?
Your support would give credence to our claims.
Additionally, the Knights would keep the populace in check upon our arrival, thereby preventing the city from descending into utter chaos.
The more I hear of this, the more credible the threat sounds.
It's clear you have thought carefully and planned well.
We intend to seize the palace with our own forces, and we'll do our utmost to contain the conflict there. But we still need your help. Please.
I have two conditions. The first, when you capture Lord Arundel, he is to be turned over to the Knights at once. The second, our Knights are not to engage in battle directly.
What are they gonna do then?
I would have it no other way.
They're just there.
Oh, they're just cheerleaders?
Edelgard.
Yeah,
Should
they're
these
just
claims
there.
about Lord Arundel prove false, we will take action accordingly. Make no mistake as to who will be held accountable.
Understood. But please know we have nothing to gain from deceiving the Church.
Yeah, nothing. We would never deceive the Church. That's not a thing we would ever do.
May the goddess watch over you all.
Oh, it's watching over me, alright.
Well, that was certainly.
Oh, here we are in the
Mind
Mind Palace.
Tomas saga. Thanks to his shapeshifting ability, he slipped free of.
Yes,
the
I've seen the cutscene, Arvel.
Yeah, I was there. It happened 5 seconds ago.
Yes, that's what I said.
Shiz.
Also, I know what
Shapeshift.
you want to say next. His powers are just like the ones you gave me.
His powers are just like the ones you gave me. Are you in league with him, Arvel? Where did these powers come from?
If I am in league with him, no one has informed me. All I have is you, my dear partner in destiny. Still, I saw what you saw. Clearly, we don't have a monopoly on shapeshifting.
And now that everyone knows about Tomas, some of them must have connected the dots back to me. At least they've had the grace to keep it to themselves.
It's because they trust you. Hold on, someone's coming.
Turn off the VR.
Ah, there you are.
Something wrong?
Oh, I'm so
I must return to the
excited. I'm
Imperial
so
capital
excited.
soon for an important matter.
Let's go to the Imperial capital, baby.
Most of the other Black Eagles are coming.
What's this about?
I fear I must keep that to myself until we're closer to the capital. But I promise you this. There will be battle, and you will have a chance to shine.
We will murder them.
Are you sure? I mean, these powers I have...
Are like the ones Tomas used? Yes, that is a bit disquieting. Still, you've given me no reason to mistrust you. You could have wrested yourself free of us from the start. But instead, you chose to stay here at the monastery. You
For
fought by
some
our side
reason.
and helped us save Monica. I think I can give you the benefit of the doubt. But here's my true proposal. If you accompany us, there's a good chance you'll learn where your powers come from.
Ooh, now that is intriguing.
You could just tell me, Arvel.
Thanks.
Oh, you have amnesia. It's fine.
Yeah, he doesn't know, but Edelgard, she knows everything. She's already seen everything.
Oh, we have personal information on Cheez-It. She likes seeing her friends smile. Her adoptive mother, what?
Who died?
I'm not aware of this. Not going
said in the-
hungry. She likes not being hungry.
Well,
Most people do.
most people, I would say everyone.
She's
Monica
got-
is now playable. Wow.
Got minor crest of... I don't know how to say that.
Oh, I don't know how to say that one either. Is it McQueel?
McWheel.
McWheel?
Yeah, okay. Ask around and find out.
I can't believe someone has replaced us as the #1 Edelgard simp.
Huh?
Oh, no one important.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. We're just gonna kill some men.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna go to the capital and we're gonna kill some guys, and we're definitely on the same side as the church and have no ulterior motives and are not setting up a trap in any way.
Let me see. She doesn't like crests. She doesn't like rats or chains. She doesn't like swimming.
Oh, interesting.
Uh,
Does that have something to do with the torture procedures that she was put through to become a child soldier?
I don't know. I don't know her story. I've never played her route.
Oh, you don't know the story. Do you know the relationship between Edelgard and Dimitri?
No.
Oh.
I've only played Golden Deer.
Do you want to know?
Sure, I don't mind.
They're siblings.
Oh.
Edelgard was Edelgard. So Edelgard, there's a support when you support with Edelgard in the main game. She talks about her and all of her siblings were she's like, all of my other siblings died, and it's because they were all like, I have to remember. The way that this information is saved in my mind is that they were all subjected to super soldier training.
Monica likes Edelgard.
Yeah, gay, homosexual, lesbian.
Also,
girls.
Petra dislikes mathematics.
Oh. But yeah. So Edelgard, so her hair color and eye color are the result of this like artificial crest thing. That's why she with the two crests, to, like super soldier program type of thing, and it killed everyone else except her. And because of her experience, that's why she busted out and was like, I'm not gonna do this anymore. I'm not gonna support this system.
Yeah.
This crest-based system because of crests. That was the reason why all of her siblings were killed.
I see.
And I believe her and Dimitri are half-siblings. And they knew each other when they were children. And there's a route you can take in Three Houses where they remember that. And like Dimitri gave her like a dagger or something like that, and she still has it. Who exactly will we be fighting?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I have a baby face with a scar.
Let's see.
Handle it, will ya?
Alright. I need to talk to Yuritsa, I guess.
So basically,
No, you're working for someone outside the church?
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
One thing I'm wondering is, which of
You should hear
the
this.
Knights of Saros we're gonna get, because Golden Deer gets what's her name? Shamir?
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking Dimitri would get Catherine because she's super
Yeah.
into the church, right?
We must get Yuritsa as the Death Knight.
Probably.
If you please.
Oh, Ladislava. You meet her in Edelgard's post-time skip.
Oh, okay. I've murdered her in Golden Deer. She's dead now.
Student,
Hey.
I'm also here.
Don't let me down. If I may.
Let's see.
He liked that.
He liked it. I like it when they don't question me. Anyway, this will be very interesting because, as we know from Fire Emblem Three Houses, in case it's not clear to everybody, Edelgard is the bad guy. Edelgard is the one who's working with all these people, with the Death Knight, with the wizards and everybody. They also are like their own faction, like, but she's the
What in the world is going on?
the Master Knight, the red guy.
The
I
Red
forget what she
Emperor?
goes by. The Red Emperor, yeah.
Composure for a start. Send word to the kingdom and see that Cleobulus is informed.
Yeah, the quote-unquote bad guy who
Tell him
wants to
to
kill
remain
the
prudent.
dragons.
If he must go into
yeah.
At once, my lord.
Yes.
Lord Regent, I
Here
have
he
urgent
is,
tidings to
Jafar.
report.
You may enter.
Forgive the intrusion, my lord, but we just learned the Knights of Saros march on Enbar. Their purpose is unclear, but they will arrive by morning. We've been turning ourselves upside down to make ready.
The Knights of Saros? No. Do you think?
There's only one person who could be behind it. How dare she bear her
Also, she made a
fangs at
post on Twitter about you.
us? Be within the palace walls. Mobilize the guards and search.
She says you're
Anyone so
problematic.
much as looks at you askance, kill them on the spot.
Yes, my lord.
Her Highness has
Look,
given the signal,
Edelgard's oh, Count Burgley's holy shit! Look at him! Oh my god, that's Linhardt's dad!
The
Oh my
situation
god,
must
look
have
at
changed.
them!
Our children are still at Garrick Mach, after all.
I admire how strong she's become. I just wish we had had more
Do you ever
time
meet
to raise
them
her
in?
confidence.
No, I don't think
Well,
so.
she's caught us with our breaches down.
I think these are new to
Imagine
this
how they
game.
feel. I can't wait to see the confused look on those dastards'
I know this
faces.
voice actor.
Oh,
I
I'm going to
can't
enjoy
place it, but I
every second of
know.
this.
I've heard Count Burgley's
As
before.
if you'd be content to watch. Once the battle starts, you'll be knee-deep in gore with all the rest. Which means I'll have to make it clear where I stand. We can't afford to tear the Ministry apart by having the pen and sword at odds.
This game can't be gore. It's T for teen. It's
These are your instructions. I imagine they may not come as a surprise to many of you. For some time now, Enbar Palace has been infested with the same darkness you saw in Tomas. They have made a puppet of the Emperor and plot with disloyal subjects to seize control of the Empire. Our objective is to stamp these traitors out, seize the palace, and reclaim the Empire for our own.
You realize it's just us, right, Edie? That sounds kind of impossible.
Still, the Empire is having many soldiers. Perhaps you could be changing their minds?
Those who can be won over will be. And the realization they are fighting the Imperial Princess ought to dull the others' blades. We have also secured the cooperation of several nobles inside the palace.
Very impressive, Your Highness. And very you. I suppose all that remains is to head inside and take care of business.
Just
during
you
speech.
We'll take them all down and have the bards singing our names by nightfall.
So here we are, ready to deal a masterstroke to the heart of the mighty empire. Life with you certainly isn't.
I gotta say, this is a more interesting mission than the Golden Deer get.
Yeah, damn, we're just popping off right away.
The Golden Gear on their route, just get like, what's the neighboring country called that they're defending against all the time? Basically, those people are attacking, and it's like, oh, let's just defend, and that's it.
If that is our plan, then time cannot be wasted.
You can hear them scrambling in the palace from here.
Oh, Myra, yeah.
To find their bearings.
Lead the way, Your Highness.
Oh, and make sure to keep her safe, Hubert. You know every square inch of that place, after all.
Just mind you don't fall prey to your own distractions.
These villains have had free run of my house for too long. Today, I take it all back.
All right, this is the next mission. Do you want to stop there?
Ooh. No.
Okay. Well, I mean, I can play. I don't think it's gonna be too long.
I want to see what happens.
All right. All right. All right. This is for you. I can keep going until midnight. I just don't want to keep you until like unreasonable hours.
This is a good one. Yeah. After this, we'll see after this one. I got it. I can't just leave it here. I gotta know. I gotta know.
Oh, I can't.
What happened?
I can't use these four. Okay. Do we want to play as Dorothea?
Ooh, that sounds like fun.
Or Petra?
We haven't had a chance to yet.
I can only play as the one who are in circles. The other ones are going to be on the map, and I can give them orders, but I cannot play as them.
Yeah, let's play as Dorothea for sure, because we haven't gotten to yet, and I bet it's fun because I like Dorothea.
I think she's like, yeah, she's got the mage, so like, she's gonna play exactly like Hubert, because they're all base classes right now. I guess let's have like a sword. Yeah. There's not much to do on this prep screen. Convoy menu. You have a bunch of stuff. Oh yeah, I have like no, that's not convoy. Oh, I probably can't get the stat ups item from here. It's a different menu. Don't you love all the menus?
Yeah.
Don't have any battalions yet.
Definitely parsing all of those.
Don't have abilities. Yeah, it's fine. I don't need to actually optimally set up everything because this game is easy.
It's easy enough slipping in the back. The knight's unexpected visit must have thrown the court into disarray.
In that case, we'd best find and apprehend Duke Ire and Lord Arundel before they grow wise to our school.
Duke Ire should be in the throne room. You'll enter through the back way.
Yes, that way he will never see our coming. But we must hurry.
The guards along the way are in Duke Ire's employ, so deal with them as you must.
I think we're all just moving together because all these walls are closed. Just going this way.
I'm gonna read from Edelgard's backstory on the wiki just to get all the events straight versus just saying it from memory. Okay, so the part in Edelgard's backstory where it says that she left with her uncle, and when she was 9 years old, she was taken by her uncle to Ferdiad, the capital of Fergus.
No! Seal the gate now!
There he is!
He's got a big shield.
Yeah, he's bald. See, that's why I thought, because he's so bald, that's why I always thought that Ferdinand, after the time skip, has long hair, because he knows that he's gonna go bald too, and he's just trying to live life to the fullest before that happens. Anyway, so Arundel was one of the key conspirators against Edelgard's father, and with his help, Duke Ire stripped the Emperor of much of his power. Unbeknownst to them, Edelgard's mother escapes to Fargus under the alias Patricia and ends up marrying King Lambert, which makes Edelgard and Dimitri step-siblings. So they're not half-siblings, they're step-siblings.
I've got this.
And they, Edelgard returns to the Empire with her uncle, never learning that her mother was Dimitri's stepmother. She didn't know that that's where her mother ended up, and so they don't find out that
Are
they're
they not
siblings.
Are they not related by blood? Just
Yeah, so I guess they're not blood related. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's,
Just
I mean, that's still
Edelgard's mother
family.
remarried Dimitri's father.
Let's see.
Watch this.
Switch to Edelgard for a sec. I like to just switch it up a bunch.
No offense, but what's to stop him from running away?
Oh, I already solved that particular problem.
She's prepared for everything.
Anything for Lady Edelgard.
What are we doing here? Where are we going? We're going... Where's that arrow? I guess it's telling me to go this way? Alright.
Oh yeah, I guess so. It's like pathing it for you.
I guess.
Interesting.
Whoa, what? She has a super dodge.
True allegiance lies with the Empire.
White Petra gets a better dodge than everyone else.
Oh man, there he
But
is.
if you want to leave, it'll have to be through me.
He's a brawler. Casper's a brawler just like him.
And if you want back
Waldemar.
in, you must go through me. Although I must seem like
There they
nothing
are.
in comparison to that bear at the front gates.
He's a bear, you say?
Wow, they're married.
Turn on me now. Preposterous.
Wait, so those are the nobles you won over? Where did you find the time to orchestrate that?
Now that we have Duke Aya pinned down, let us clip his wings for good.
Oh, she's a thief, I think. That's why she's like this? Or... She's not... I thought she was like sword class, but I think she's a different class. I'll check later. Or maybe she just has an ability that does that. I don't know. What?
Here goes.
I guess we're attacking him.
That's my...
No reason to not send everyone. Later on it'll be like, oh, you go there and you go there because you got a... What is the orb?
No. Oh, I also looked up what Edelgard says when she tells you what happened to her. So, in Three Houses. So she says, my siblings and I were imprisoned underground beneath the palace. The object was to endow our bodies with the power of a major crest. I've always possessed the crest of Saros, but it was only a minor crest, and most of my siblings bore no crest at all. So in order to create a peerless emperor to rule Fodlan, they performed crest surgery on them.
Oh no.
And a lot of people died from it as children.
Leave this one to me.
Her and her siblings.
Let you take care of that one.
Not a problem.
And
that's how she got the crest of
I will gladly handle
flames.
this.
you take care
Orders
of that one.
received.
Right then, let us go to...
Probably do
Oh, I
something
should
about
take-
that.
Yes, I know.
So the person that did that who did this, right? And she says the prime minister and his gaggle of nobles. They had the empire under their thumbs. My father, the emperor, tried to stop them, but it was futile. My father was nothing but a puppet on a string by then. He was powerless to save us. So that is the backstory to why she's doing this now.
I don't know what this glowy stuff does. I'm just throwing sparkles at them.
It's magic, you know.
Right, magic. Orbs.
But anyway, this bastard, the prime minister, Ferdinand's dad, was involved in the horrible torture experiments.
Oh, that seems...
The super soldier crest insertion experiments, and also Arundel, the guy, the final boss here.
Dorothea defeated Duke Aegir. What's this? What's the orb?
Oh, music orb. What's that music orb all about?
I don't. Is that Dorothea's thing? Is she doing this?
Oh, it must be because she's the singer.
Well done, everyone. That just leaves Lord Arundel.
Yes, but he is the one we need to worry about. Keep moving and remain alert.
Duke Ayer's been captured already. The wretch didn't even have the grace to buy me some time.
Oh, they explode. Okay, I guess she leaves orbs on the field and then they explode.
Well, I've little interest
That's neat.
in facing burden. So it's time.
Oh yeah, maybe we can look up Dorothea's unique ability to get an explanation in the screen here.
Songstress slightly restores HP heal. Gains a
You
low
think about
chance to
orbs?
spawn. Oh, okay. Gains a low chance to spawn musical notes around the unit when performing regular attacks. Attacking the notes triggers elemental shockwaves.
Oh, well, what element? The element of music?
I think it's thunder because
It seems like thunder. Yeah? From the electric guitar. From the sound system that she has. Right.
All right.
To deploy my wife.
Anyway, so even though Edelgard wants to kill, to obviously get rid of the church, the dragons, the whole foundational order of crests and all that stuff, these guys that we're fighting now, these are the guys that are responsible for fucking up her entire life.
we're gonna have to go up there next.
And we don't get to do this in 3 houses, so that's really cool. Now we get this much better ending for Edelgard.
No, mysterious mages.
Path.
I gotta fight the mysterious mages now.
Here I go. No mistakes.
You're gonna take that one. You're gonna take that one.
Orders received. Right then.
You're gonna take that one.
Dark magic. Find the casters and strike them down so we might dispel this sorcery.
Come, Voldemort. You and I can split up and sweep the palace.
And I'm gonna take the guy who has the key to the chest.
Let us make clear to these fell warlocks that they are most unwelcome in this place.
I'm afraid to consider how we'd stand without those two on our side.
Aw, I'm glad they're on our side. I love them too much. It would be sad if we had to fight them.
There. That should stop those fire orbs from, well, firing.
Alright, got the chest key. Let's get the chest.
Seeing Dorothea run really fast is really funny. She just doesn't seem like she would. She seems like she should hover or something instead.
Oh,
yeah,
Lysithea hovers.
Oh, good. Because she's got 2 short little legs otherwise. She'd be like, woo!
Alright. Exam seal, what? Oh, this is for changing class, right?
Ah. I believe we do at some point get to juggle Bernadette as Awful Dad. So I don't know if it's in this level.
I've heard Buddy mention it.
Yeah. They were saying that she doesn't feel bad when he dies, which is good.
These were definitely the same people who kidnapped me.
So, not having played her route in Three House, I'm a little confused because I thought she was with the people who kidnapped Monica. She was like hiring them to
Yeah, under the guise of the Red Emperor, so they don't know who the Red Emperor is. So in Three Houses, I guess her plan is backwards of the way that it is now, where she doesn't have the political power or the firepower to kill Arundel and take the Empire back. At the time, like pre-time skip.
That still didn't stop them.
There's a lot that's like left out, so it's hard to know exactly what happened or like what must have happened.
So, is the idea that now that Thomas was revealed, we know that there's like this evil order that she can launch like an assault against?
Yeah, I mean, Tomas is revealed in Three Houses as well, but it's not. But I mean, it's later, but he is also revealed then. So I don't know. It's a little like why did these things happen in this order? I mean, I think this happens because
I guess it's
everyone
like,
was upset
yeah.
that Edelgard didn't have a real ending. There was no justice for Edelgard. So in this game, you can have justice for Edelgard much more so than she was able to do in the game. I believe in the game in Three Houses, I think she does kill them later, maybe during the time skip.
Any who side with Duke Ire or Lord Arundel and oppress her highness will receive no quarter from us.
Hubert, you finally said something I like. Now let's go stamp them out.
But it's like there's a lot more that's like it's just not. There's just not enough information there. It's not like the game like lays out like, oh, it's these steps are what happens and everything. They leave a lot like. There's just I mean, Edelgard's whole explanation of what happened to her is just like a couple of lines.
We're still, to be clear, we're still in like the. Whoops! I didn't mean to do that, but whatever.
Oh hell yeah, White City baby.
Fuck that guy in particular.
We're still really early, yeah. So. Because post time skip, Edelgard, Empress Edelgard, those guys are not around anymore.
Okay.
And I don't remember if she kills them on camera or off camera.
Because we're still in like the setting of the story.
Yeah.
That Three Hopes is about. We're not like the story hasn't really started yet.
Right.
It starts at chapter 4.
Yeah, we're still going through Three Houses timeline.
Yeah. Kind of.
So in order for Edelgard to be where she is post time skip, she must have done this at some point, but it's not. It doesn't happen here. And she, as the Red Emperor, works with these guys. Like, she has meetings with them and stuff like that, and, like, you know, cutscenes with them when you're talking, you know, to the Red Emperor.
So, she's doing this as the Red Emperor to trap them?
I think to achieve her means, right? Like, because, I mean, they created her to be a super soldier, right? Like, they did this to her. They know full well that they did this to her so that she could, you know, fulfill their dreams, right? Of like being able to fight against Vargas, and so I don't remember. I don't know how. I don't know. It doesn't tell you. I don't recall. Like, I guess I'll be able to give it a closer look the next time I go through next time we do an LP recording. Now that I've refreshed my memory about. To be able to tell how much each character knows at each different point in the story, because it's one of those things that you don't learn it until Edelgard's A rank support. So it's hard to go backwards and think like, okay, so how much must this character have known at this point? Yeah, they're both aligned, obviously, in wanting to take over the church. I think it's just sort of like backwards. Like here, she's like, no, I'm gonna take this opportunity to kill these guys first. Versus in Three Houses, she's like, I'm gonna use these guys to help me take out the church.
What? Why he looks different? This is a lot more intense than the Golden Deer route.
Itself, and the darkness cannot be slain.
Oh my god, it's Xehanort.
He escaped.
Cowardly of him. But we can take comfort in our victory either way.
I guess.
High five.
Now what?
Huh? Are you kidding me? When mercs want to celebrate a win, we slap our open palms together. Like that.
She's teaching her how to high five.
Oh my god, let me teach my wife how to high five.
A commendable victory, Lady Edelgard.
Thank you, Hubert. Still, I don't much like how those rats managed to keep skittering away.
I imagine that guy's pretty close with Kranya and Tomas, since he shapeshifted and all.
Yes. They're all part
That
of a
guy.
clandestine
She doesn't even. We don't
organization
even know his name.
attempting
We
to
didn't even think.
conquer
She didn't remember.
No, whatever his name. Jafar, whatever his name is, you know.
Huh.
No, those are nobles. Who cares?
So, what is the plan now, Your Highness?
We make ready for my coronation. Hubert, gather everyone in the
Oh,
throne.
Monica has to be here to help because Ferdinand obviously very distraught. Isn't and probably isn't gonna be Edelgard's council.
Going to become Your Majesty.
Oh, that's why I couldn't play him.
But first, I must speak with the Minister of Domestic Affairs, as well as the other counts. Also, I need you to go to the Knights of Saros. I wasn't expecting all of you this soon.
Oh, they're
What
all
are you
here.
doing
They're here. They're fine with it.
We demand an explanation. You arrested my father, Edelgard. How could you do such a thing without discussing it with me first?
You'd have said no.
I'm probably not getting the finer points here, but you basically defeated both my father and Ferdinand's. Is that right?
I wasn't fighting your father, Caspar. He was aiding me, as was Count Hevrig.
So, what about my father?
Unfortunately not.
Hmm, okay.
He deserves it, though. Don't
Look,
worry.
I'm sure you have your reasons for all of this. But maybe you should sit down and talk us through it.
And I intend
Okay,
to.
now we're gonna
We'll
hear the
reconvene
actual
later and
story.
clear
At some
everything
we
up
got
front.
we gotta hear all the stuff that I just explained.
Monica?
The game has to tell you, or else it doesn't make any fucking sense.
What? I did not kill enough men. I only have a B in men killed.
Wow, you killed a lot of men.
I killed a lot of men. I think I should have sent my other guys
Get stronger.
around more. Divided my guys more instead of just putting everyone in the same room.
Hard work. Growth is a...
If they don't sufficiently explain it, well, then I explained it just now during this level. So there you go. Now you know. So what I'm interested in, and what I was alluding to earlier before my explanation, was now, after she seizes power, is Edelgard going to turn on the church at this moment? Now that she has them here, all in this city that she controls? Or is that going to be something for later?
And you say I have 2 years to complete.
Oh, I was supposed to kill 1,000 men?
In cooperation.
Okay, so 2 years. So she's not going to. She's not going to take action now. She's preparing to take
As I
action
won't be choosing
against
a
the
prime minister
church.
for some time, I
Onion,
realize
I'm
this may result in
busy.
extra work. However, that also means more latitude to do things as you see fit, so long as you ensure we're prepared for a 5-year war.
I will not rest until I discover a solution, Your Highness. So long as our military leaders don't tread on my toes, I shouldn't
love
have
that.
too much difficulty.
I don't mean to be critical, but 5 year is an optimistic
Yeah, for a war.
for a war in like a medieval setting.
Yeah.
In Her Majesty's name, I will decide what is and isn't appropriate regarding your needs.
Some of these wars last 100 years.
Would seem narrow-minded when compared to a swollen-headed juggernaut such as yourself.
A
Damn.
juggernaut, huh? Yeah, I like the sound of that.
I'm the Juggernaut!
Oh my God!
Sarcasm
I'm the Juggernaut, baby!
Moving on. Lord Arendel's followers will doubtless attempt to interfere, so we'll need to keep a close eye on them. Once Count Varley joins us, we can discuss the matter I mentioned further.
It seems he's just arrived, Your Majesty.
Hi, I'm here.
Apologies for
There
my
he
tardiness.
is.
Gregoire von Varley at the court service.
Is that Bernie's father?
But attendance seems
Yeah.
light. Where is the Lord Regent and the rest of our noble six?
Duke Ire stands accused of treason and has been dismissed as Prime Minister. He currently awaits judgment in one of our finer dungeons.
It's the one with the toilet.
Lord Arendelle
Bella says this Walt Disney looking motherfucker.
dead or alive, it makes no difference.
Do you see Bernie's father in Three House?
This is a rather
No.
shocking turn of events.
You don't see any of these dads.
Ludwig was capable of such things.
Wow, so this is really the dad
Sure that
DLC of
I
Three
am
House.
like him.
Yeah.
Indeed. And as for the others, Duke Gert was dispatched to Western Fodland to conduct negotiations. And my father,
I can't think of any dad I met in the Golden Deer.
perished in the struggle to capture Duke Ire.
Oh no!
Which
Hubert's
makes me
dad
the
died
new
off
Marquis
screen.
Vestra, and Minister of the Imperial Household.
Somehow,
You've
I
nothing to
wonder.
fear, Count
I don't remember. Sorry, I don't
does
remember
bestow
if Hubert's dad is good or bad.
He doesn't seem very distraught about it.
No, it seems like he did that. It seems like he might have killed him, actually.
Yeah.
But as it stands, you should view it as a foregone conclusion. More importantly, Count Varley, there is a very important position I wish for you to fill.
It's that empty space in
I
jail.
intend to rebuild the Southern Church. And who better to be the bishop than you, our Minister of Religious Affairs?
Or that, I guess.
I will make my case to the Archbishop personally.
Thankfully, Lord Arendelle and his men are no longer around to obstruct such a move.
You would bestow such a position on me. Make no mistake, it is a great honor, but are you certain?
Very.
I am evil.
Your first duty in the role will be to oversee my coronation. Do not fail me, Bishop.
Bishop.
I'm sorry to keep you waiting.
Yeah, I'm putting you in charge of the church because I know I'm going to destroy the church later. Exactly.
More than I expected.
It's great. I love
do
this.
feel a bit out of place here.
I love being part of an insurrection.
Everyone here either is a noble themselves.
This is a coup,
or
right?
serves
We
them.
basically did a
However,
coup.
that will change.
Yeah, but they did a coup
As
also
Emperor, I
first.
plan to
Right.
use
And we cooed them. Now we're
discrimination
cooing them
based on
back.
social status.
Right.
Everyone will have a chance. to
Edelgard is
rise
getting
to
her
the top,
dreams.
Whether they are born into the
All right,
aristocracy
Edelgard, you gotta be
or
careful
not.
because when you start as like a
No
new
nobles are
child
commoners,
leader,
does sound
in
pretty great.
of your
I'll be
kingdom,
impressed
like
if
when
you
you
can actually
get the
pull it off.
inheritance, you like all the other nobles
Oh,
and the
I will.
vassals, they have
But
like a
at the moment,
debuff
I have a proposition
that they
for you.
dislike you for just being new.
Go on.
Oh, another important
We've
thing about the
successfully
horrible
expunged the Prime
Crest
Minister
Super
and the
Soldier
rest of that
program,
puppet
and the
government.
reason why Edelgard does what
But
she
a
does in
certain
Three
amount of
Houses,
unrest is unavoidable.
and doesn't like wait,
Which means
is
I
because
must
the
remain
procedures
here
that
and
were
help
like
you.
the stuff that she went through has dramatically lowered
In
her
other words,
lifespan.
I can't
So
go
she's
back to
only
Gareth
gonna
Mott and
live
continue
like
my studies.
I feel like she's only gonna live like
What
20
about the
years or
others?
like 25 years. Like not no.
Our noble family
So just
I'm
like
very
just like Lysithea.
Yes, exactly like Lysithea. They both underwent the same. They have a support with each other about it actually, and that's how you can recruit Lysithea to the
all
Black
of them have
Eagles.
offered to stay and help rather than return to the monastery without us. If you'd be
So
willing to
that's
do
why
the
Edelgard
same,
acts
I'd
so
like to offer
brashly
you a
and is like,
top
we have to
post
do
in
it
my new
now because she
military.
doesn't have
Now,
time
there's a
to
tantalizing
play a long
offer.
game.
It's not like you have any real obligation to the church. Plus, it sounds like quite the thrill.
Yeah, fuck the church.
I'm more of a humble sword than an officer.
which is why you're perfect. Hubert wants to recruit mercenaries such as yourself and form a new unit.
A central intelligence
Noble in
unit,
command of them,
you say.
That would be ill-advised. But they would listen to a capable fighter such as you. You're Hubert's first and only choice.
I don't know if I really have the experience for it. But if you have that much faith in me, I won't let you down.
Having
Amazing.
deposed Lord Arundel and Duke Ire, Edelgard quickly arranges for her coronation, her eyes now fixed firmly on the monumental task laid out before her. All the while, the kingdom of Fargus is thrown into unrest over the right of succession, while the Leicester Alliance finds themselves pitted against an invading Almiran horde.
A horde, you say?
Yeah, I just juggled them for a little bit and they died. It's
Realizing
fine.
the troubles of Fodlan will fall squarely on her young students' shoulders, Archbishop Rhea closes the Officers' Academy and permits her charges to return home.
Then,
Ta-da! All right, this is a good place
yeah,
to
we could probably
end, I think.
stop here. I would. There's probably.
Oh, what a game.
Yeah, let's just.
Scarlet Blaze!
There's probably more story to see though next time.
Yeah.
So if you want to see more story, let me know when you can. When we can do this again.
Yeah, probably not next weekend, because next weekend I am busy. But the weekend after that.
It's really no problem for me. I can just stream
because-
something else.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe next week. It depends on the vibes. Next weekend, I'm doing something with my family, and I may or may not be in the right frame of mind to do a silly stream. But but this rules. I'm super excited. Thank you for having me on, and I'm really glad I get to see this game. I get to see my wife Edelgard get everything she ever wanted, which is what she deserves.
Yeah, for sure.
She's been through so much.
Of course. No pressure. Just whenever you want.
Yeah, well, it's fun. I'm so glad. They did this. This is all I ever wanted. Because you don't get to do this in 3 houses. It doesn't work. Like Edelgard has a short campaign because ultimately it's not canonically what's supposed to happen. She's not supposed to be able to overthrow the dragons and Big Mommy Rhea.
It's what I've heard is that you weren't even supposed to be able to join her house originally, and they just added it later, like in a rush.
Yeah, I don't know. That would make sense as to why it's shorter. But it just felt like the just route. Like that's the and she has a completely like valid position. And every other route feels like too much in service of the status quo in comparison, especially once you learn the whole thing and you're like, oh, like this is, these, again, dragons, securing their rule over this domain forever and ever and ever. Of course you want to kill them and take over and let people be free. And there's so many themes in the game in 3 houses about nobility versus, and getting rid of and crests and getting rid of these artificial hierarchies based on your birth. And then you don't get to do that. Like you learn all of that and then you don't get to change the status quo. So I'm excited that you get to do that in this game.
It's a shame that they didn't expand on the stuff that was cut in DLC and instead decided to have like mole people.
Yeah, the mole people.
It's just so.
Are they in this? They're in this, right?
I believe they are in this. I have not. Oh wait, no, I have met one of them.
Okay.
I thought. No, don't mind me, by the way. I'm just checking because I downloaded my 3-house save. I want to see if the like. I just want to see the Byleth being named after me. See if that would work now. But you don't have to stay. I was thinking about streaming something else now because I usually stream until midnight.
Oh gosh, well yeah. Have what are you gonna stream next?
I don't know. Okay, hold on.
Something.
Skip all that.
All right. Well, I'm gonna get ready for bed, and I'm gonna watch my boyfriend stream Dead by Daylight a little bit before I go to bed, because that's a fun game to watch before you fall asleep. Dead by Daylight, great noises to fall asleep to.
Amazing, yeah.
Shez. I can't believe I'm not over Shez. I'm not, you know. Look at it. That's the other color of your avatar's hair. You've got both of their hair.
Forgot I named her that. I didn't name her Pauline. Fuck.
That's beautiful. Mwah! Perfect.